Didn't mean to do that.
We are back.
We're so back, it's not even funny. Hold up, I'm getting my stuff together. We are so back, hombre. That lime color, the color. Lime or lemon, you don't know what to do, but his name is the lime color. Look at you. Peace be with us, peace be with you. Peace be with you. Peace be with you, what? Peace be with you. Peace be with you, what? May the force be with you. Give it the love. What's up, buddy? What's up, guy? What up, drifter? Over there drifting that quad bike. The lime color. It's the color of a lime. No, don't quick. Let's go, crypto cheese. 3423. Crypto cheese. It smells like cheese. It smells like up, dog. What's up, dog? Oh, dude, if I had my guitar, I'd be like, wham! Hooked up. It's gonna be like Blue's Clues, Dora. It's right behind you. It's right behind you, Dora. Look. I know it's behind me, but my ankles are swollen. They're swollen and I can't get up anymore. What news doth bring? Honestly, nothing too crazy going on today. Well, actually, I lied. I just completely lied in that statement. There is some crazy stuff. I just recorded 2 videos, so I'm not going to go too deep into them. I still got to figure out whether to stream first or whatever, but it is what it is. We'll get into it. Guys, I can only spill the tea if you hit the like button. You got to hit the like button right now. It helps the channel. It helps the stream. We got 17 people up in this bitch watching. We got 5 likes. That's disgusting. Absolute disgustingville.
The cup of tea.
Oh my god, it's Mozerps. What up, Mozerp? Mozempic. Mozerp. Mozo stick, mozzarella with the cheese on the side. What you gonna do? Trump is talking tonight at 9 p.m. Hopefully he shuts his face, and every time he talks, we go down. So that's why I don't want him to speak, because every time it's these grand visions. Oh, it's the best. We're gonna be winning. You're gonna be tired of winning, really, because we're up fucking 4 cents. Still waiting on the winning. We're still here waiting, so seems like everyone else gets to win off our money, you know? But who knows? Just smash the like button. Let's go, squad. Be with you. Be with you. Yeah, please know what exactly, Denny. I don't want this guy speaking. Every time he opens his mouth, we go lower. Every time. This whole year has been a disaster. Eric Trump. Oh, it's gonna be unbelievable Q4. It could be unbelievable Q4. Yeah, here we are, Q4. It was unbelievable. The fucking worst on record. I have it pulled up somewhere. Oh, I'm at the top of my list. Guys, you can follow me on X2 if anyone cares. Oh, I gotta fix that. I fixed it. Yo, follow this if you want. Waking up to an XRP pump. Yeah, just a couple of cents. I mean, it is a couple of days ago. I remember I was staring at that 188 price target, and I was like, oh, I want to scoop more at that 188. Now, here we are, but yet again, I will never trust a pump leading up to supposedly one of the worst economic catastrophes ever in existence if they fucking rate hike up to 0.75. They're like, oh my God, the aliens are coming the same day the Big E files all of it. Who fucking knows? Excuse my French. Must be patient long term. Exactly, Nelson. Exactly. Only a matter of time before it's something beneficial for our community. Yeah, only a matter of time before it's beneficial for the American people, honestly. How about that? News equals Donald Dump. Yo, that's his name, dude. Donald Dump Truck. What the hell is this? It sounds like I'm eating at fucking KFC. Oh, this beat's about to drop, I can tell. About to drop it like it's hot. Ooh. Ooh. 197. Ooh, motherfucker, he's like plucking. Crypto cheese. Oh, man. I gotta relax. Oh, man. Market maker music. Yo, this is what they listen to when they're LSD'd out of their mind, dude. Bending us all over. That's exactly what the market makers listen to. Guys, hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button, you're going to get a spanking. And not from me. I don't know from who. Probably Donnie when he opens his mouth at 9 p.m. $10. I should bet on that on Polymarket. I bet he doesn't open his mouth speaking until 9:27. Big dog. Sugar rush? No, I think it's the caffeine rush. I will continue buying until it hits $3. I think I have enough more. You buy until you think you're fulfilled, bro. What's the playlist today? It's fire. It's something called Atmospheric Afternoon D&B Breakcore Jungle Mix on YouTube. That's the name of it. I liked one of these videos because it's non-copyright music, and then I just get recommended all these random things, so I click it, and I'm like, all right, that sounds good. That's it. Because I can't play my fucking 80s music because YouTube will smite the stream down. Brutal. That's what I liked about Twitch when I would stream on Twitch. But Twitch is such a fucking dumpster fire now. It's actually concerning how disgusting it all is. I mean, Kick isn't great either. Kick is degenerate. Playfield USA. Big Dog. What up, Rico? Banging tunes. Yo, Chester Dallas. Yo, I appreciate that, Dallas. What do we got? Adrian Goody. What up, Adrian Goody? Gouda cheese. What's on then, Mike? What's on? What up, Moggs, bro? With a Z? Do you see $10 at the end of 2026? Yeah, that's in the more reasonable ballpark, you know? None of us know. Because we were all sitting here just like everyone else. Oh, 2025's our year. 2025's the year. It's the year. And here we are, you know? Granted, now we can kind of see that the money, they just ended QT, so the money printer is most likely coming back at some capacity in 2026. You know? But I think, I don't know, I got something in my bones. That BlackRock and Schwab ain't in yet. I think we're getting another huge wave of pain. And the excuse being the Big E files and the Japan cut. I don't know. Who knows? Guys, you got to hit the like button right now. You got to do it right this second. Or I'm actually going to have a bitch fit. ISO 222 cryptos will rise. Patience and peace, my friends. Peace among worlds. From Rick and Morty, dude, he's flipping them off. Peace among worlds, Rick. I'm glad I bought more XRP yesterday. Denny 720, like, I wish I was you, because I wish I did buy more yesterday, but I'm sitting here waiting for the fucking, basically, oh wait, could the yen carry trade / World War III scare be a dud? No rise from the ashes Phoenix, and we just get a giga pump? Anything's possible, dude. Imagine if Trump actually opens his mouth tonight in something positive that actually moves the markets. Literally all these false promises. It's fucking crazy. Oh yeah, we're announcing the China trade deal before Thanksgiving. Nah, absolutely nothing. I mean, come on. Enough of the bullshit. Say something positive, Donnie. Say you are specifically launching an XRP fucking US honey fund, and then that'll make me happy. I bet if he even said that, everyone would dump it because they'd be like, oh, Orange Man's involved in it. Nothing he could say could be positive in my mind. But who the fuck knows? I don't think the 4-year cycle existed. I think it definitely existed to an extent. I don't know. I don't think we're in that anymore by any means. I mean, we're literally approaching the ground. We're watching the groundwork for all fucking utility. / World War III. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the World War III. They definitely could fearmonger the World War III aspect. All the chat's moving so fast, I can't see it. I'm trying to stay grounded and be realistic about price, but I can't lie. That part of my brain wants to believe Jake. I mean, I think everyone's mind wants to believe anyone who says, like, I could say, oh, $100. Yeah, I want $100 by the end of this afternoon, you know? We all hold it, so we want it to go up, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't see it happening. But like I was talking about in the videos I just recorded before going live, the news yesterday of what Trump tweeted, basically talking about the largest American armada surrounding Venezuela, and they like give us our fucking oil back and shit. He says oil about 17 times in it, so that could cause some commotion. I don't know. Realistically, I don't think like Venezuela is going to do anything. I think it's going to be people who are chummy with them, and then people are saying, "Oh, Iran is apparently chummy with them, so they could maybe try to fuck with the Strait of Hormuz or some shit like that, some canal or something." We in here. What up? Is Maya? Scarcity is our friend. Keep the ETFs rolling. Rich in Iowa. Are you saying like your name's Rich and you're in Iowa? Or you saying like, yo, we are rich in Iowa? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure money can go a long way in some parts of Iowa. I bought at 188, then went back to sleep. Yo, you're fucking lucky, dude. Like I just said, I was sitting there staring at that 188, and I was looking at it like a fucking, it was I don't even know, dude. A Cinnabon? I don't know. Cinnabon's the goat. Cinnabon is the best dessert. People say brownies and cookies and shit. No, it's a fucking Cinnabon. I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry. I don't know why I said that. I am pumped to see Bearable Guy 123 art this year. Hopefully he does. He just changed his banner. I posted a video on it yesterday. Rich is both. Yo, stop it, Rich. You kidding me? That what they have done this cycle. I believe they will fool people into short squeeze and then pump. Yeah, I mean, bro. We're pumping. I guess we have been pumping a couple of days. We've recovered from 188 to this fucking grand holy of like 7 to 8 cents, but we're juicing up a little bit right before the precipice of yet again one of the worst financial things ever to happen. The yen carry trade, the rate hike, the Big E files, the Venezuela stuff. We got a lot of stuff that could fucking tank the market. So I don't know if this is a fake out to make everyone believe it's all ending, and then they're gonna go and they're gonna pull it right out of their ass. Could be that. Bearable Guy equals David Schwartz. We got no clue. Like, we could just guess. Like, I could guess it could be John Cena. Nobody knows. Good morning. Okay. Yo, what up, Adrian? I'm gonna call you A dot. A dot. Without thought, A dot. Bank of Japan say they're dragging it out for 100 years. We won't know it happened. No, that's only some of the position. Some of their ETF positions. They still have a lot more. I think the total unwinding is somewhere between 1 to 2 trillion. But that ETF position, they said, because they wanted to try to preserve the market as best they could. That was just that, though. Bearable Guy equals Michael Jackson. Shout out Michael Jackson, bro. Okay. Yeah, not gonna lie. As a millennial, I'm tired of living through the words "world's worst." As a millennial, bro, I still honestly don't fucking know what ages classify as what thing, because I've always heard people fight about what age classifies as a millennial. If you're a millennial, what age bracket are you born? It's a fake out. It sucked. Me bought more. Me bought more. What up, Jay? J-1159. Should have been 589. I'm thinking we'll have another chance to snag more XRP this weekend after the Japanese news drops them all. You're gonna drop them like a sack of shit, bro. I'm gonna feel like I got hit in the face with a butter sock. Michael's on the list for sure. You think Michael Jackson's on the list? think it goes that far. I mean, it could go that far back. Who knows? 195 is the floor, I promise. Yo, you better promise, dude. Because, oh, what are you talking about? Just hitting 194. What are you talking about? Years ago, there was a bearable bull. LOL. Whatever happened to them? And that annoying moon Lambo making... Oh, I got no clue. I got no clue about that. Economic Mike is bearable guy? Dude, I fucking wish I was that, like, creative to hop on that train. Steady guap on the sideline just for some dip. Yo, what kind of dip you getting for your chip, bro? 85 here. Oh, dude, that's what's up. 81 to 1996. I'm born in 1989. Oh, that's what's up. That's awesome. Bearable Bull is a scammer. Yo, fuck Bearable Bull. I don't even know who that is, but Diesel Hound 84 just said he's a scammer. And his picture's Pepe. Liked and shared. Yo, I appreciate that. Guys, you gotta hit the like button. You gotta do me a solid. Por favor. Por favor. I want more. Por favor. Nerd Star. Mike is 48, by the way. Dude, I'm fucking barely alive. Aggressively average. Loads of oldies in here. Yo, what the hell, bro? Yo, if you're alive longer, that means you should, I mean, ideally accumulate some more knowledge, bro, which is crazy because, like, there's so many older people who are just completely set in their ways. Anyone been watching 88 at all? No. Charles Hoskinson rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. I don't know. He said something in a video I reacted to yesterday also. Basically flexing that he's rich. Like, he threw a little remark in there about how rich he was compared to the average person. And I went, oh, dude, no, absolutely not. I'm not about that at all. Cassafras. I see they just pumped it, now dropping it. Yeah, because that kid, I don't even know who said it in the fucking chat. He was like, yo, 195 is the thing. Yo, keep saying that. Whoever said that earlier, say now 193 is the floor so it can go lower and I can get my buy-in. Yeah, I've avoided the Cardano because of Charles alone. Yeah, I don't avoid it just because of Charles alone, but the project I've never tapped into, and I think the one time I attempted, there wasn't really anything going on, just a lot of grand promises and not delivering. Now he's off doing some midnight thing. I don't know if it relates to Cardano. I just honestly don't know enough about it to even make a proper statement, but just from my optics of what I understand, they don't really have anything going on. But that's just, I don't know. I don't know. You cannot take my word for it. Privacy version? So is he, what it seems like, onto that? That's the new golden pony, so he's not even really going to mess with the original anymore? I'm 54 and saw the value of digital assets immediately. My friends, not so much. Yo, that's honestly sick because I'm not 54, but it's just, yeah. I'm in this journey, you know? And it's so crazy because as most of us think, yet again, whether you want to chalk it up to delusion, I don't think it's delusion. I think we actually just kind of see the fucking writing on the wall with a lot of this stuff. And just, yeah, like none of my friends, like, they just got different priorities, you know? They just, like, that's it. This is just nothing to them. Well, I mean, it's not good or bad. I mean, people got priorities and fucking things they care about more, and that's totally fine, you know? But it's just, to me, witnessing an opportunity, basically a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, is what it appears to be. Doesn't mean that's what it's going to be. Never financial advice. This is just me being bullish. But you know what I'm saying. Ooh, this kind of fucks, bro. Oh, I'm saving this video. Oh, here we go. We're going to go below 193. Oh, sausages. Sausages and bacon. I'm 54 as well. LOL. Yo, that's what's up, dude. Yo, this is sick. People from all different walks of life. People from all different places. Some dude from, like, was in Cuba talking in the chat the other day. I was like, how you even got it? I don't even know. We got people from Australia because they'll always pop in and be like, it's good morning, mate. Been in the crypto space since 2019. People getting involved now. We still early. Like, I'm earlier than that, and people are even earlier than that. So it's crazy how early we are, because this whole fucking time we've been in for years and years at this point, and it's like, it's not even close to mainstream yet. It's not even close. We're sitting at 3.5 trillion total market cap. They're talking hundreds of trillions of stable coins alone. We need to get Cuba back. Cool country. I like their cars. The cars are cool. Trying to tell people that XRP is a good investment is the craziest thing. Like, most people won't. No, they don't listen at all. I mean, that's why I've been done trying for a long time now. Like, you say it, you could say a couple of times, but at the end of the day, it's up to the other person to want to embark. Yeah, good day from down under, mate. Yo, if you're actually, that's sick, bro. Have you ever seen one of those jacked ass kangaroos in, like, real life in person with your own eyes? Because some of them are fucking scary. There's a video where it got a dog in a headlock, and he's just like this, holding them. The dog's like, oh, he kind of doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And then the owner's like, he runs in the grass, and then he runs up on the thing, and it fucking drops the dog. It's like getting ready to fight him, but the dude hits him with a fucking jab right in the nose, and it kind of stuns the thing. And it's jacked. They're nasty pictures of him. They got, like, the deltoid veins and shit. And it got stunned, and it was like, what the fuck? So it kind of ran away. I'm 44 with the 4-month-old. We're not even close to old yet. Bro, you're just getting started. You kidding me? You're just getting started, man. You're in the 4th quarter. Extreme hugging today. Oh, rugging. Y2K. Oh my god. Yeah, like, I vaguely only know about Y2K. That it was something along the lines of kind of like a 2012. The world was going to end because the power grid was going to go down. I don't actually truly know, because I just remember on JRE, probably one of the early Alex Jones episodes, they would mention in Y2K. Yeah. Shane Gillis bit on the kangaroo video is hilarious. I've seen a fair share of Shane clips throughout the years. Not so much anymore. I don't really watch any of those guys anymore. Roos are everywhere outside major cities. Bro, are you kidding me? So you can't be walking around. Like, I just go hit a hike with the homies sometimes, and you don't gotta worry about really too much anything out there killing you. Just like, you can't go out there. They'd fucking jump your ass. Dive right on you. Stop fucking elbows. John Jones slicing your dome open. 192. Yo, I think I might stop streaming. And as soon as I started streaming, the fucking price is dumping again. What the hell? Y2K was a tiny 2020 minus the deaths. Interesting. I lived near San Jose, California for Y2K. Fear porn at hyperspeed. Oh, man. Yes, the computers were only coded up to 1999, so everyone thought the world would stop at midnight. That's kind of awesome, honestly. So at that point in time, like, if they... Yeah, see, I can't even fathom that. Witnessing the actual assault on the mind from the media in any capacity, I've only kind of witnessed, like... I don't know, it's been actually ramped up. I don't know, it's just I feel like the younger people weren't as privy to a lot of that bullshit, you know? Because we just naturally all gravitated to YouTube and stuff, so the likelihood of just coming across more common sense, because it was actual people, was just higher. Yeah, my family bought water. Sales of water probably went up 50%. But, like, what the fuck? What were they even saying about Y2K? All right, so the computers were coded up to that, but what was their fear angle? What would actually end? Like, power just shut off? Like, would aliens invade? Like, what were they pushing that happens at midnight? They had to have a narrative. They obviously always have a narrative because they say the same thing a billion times. What? Oh. The grid was going down? But why, though? You know what I'm saying? 1985. Oh, jeez. The banks were going to shut down. Computers would reset and everything would be lost. Y2K happened. That's when we switched over to the Mandela Matrix. What does that mean? Oh, you guys are going to get me going crazy with these rabbit holes. Planes falling out of the sky. But why though? Like what? Like if would a solar flare just wipe out every electronic? Or I guess like if the power went down, whatever, airports wouldn't be able to land the planes. So in that sense, planes would be falling out of the sky. When you say that, I just picture like dead. And then it just falls like a fucking dead bird. San Jose, California, Silicon Valley made up bullshit to pump bags. I don't doubt it. Everything was going to crash. We only had internet for 4 years at that point, and they told us it was over. Yo, this is so fucking sick, actually being able to hear from people, like real people, that fucking went through that. The perspectives are crazy. Just what the media pushes. It's so fascinating. What were some of the major... Was it the same more or less organizations pushing at that time, like the CNN and fucking Fox News and everything? I mean, that's kind of what they're in place for, you know? Yeah, if that was before internet, there's no way they had kind of. But were any of you ever tapped in at that point? Maybe not, like Alex Jones and stuff. And I wonder if Alex Jones was talking about that type of shit back then, or David Icke, or just any of those types of guys who were out there, you know? That's so interesting. The banks were going to shut down. Wow. Fucking hell. The Clinton Dems were pushing it hard. I mean, there you go. That makes sense. All world media was on it. My dad worked for the school district and had to work all night to reset computers. He's sitting there fucking doing the actual work, resetting the computers. He's like, what is everyone talking about? I got to fucking do all these right now. Did he think it was going to happen? Or he's just, oh, that's funny. Cavemen computers back then. Commodore 64. Honestly, I don't even know what that is. Even the PC store was pushing it. What do they not want to sell? Had to go to every computer on the network and update files. Did it really do anything? Don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll never know. No, we didn't have that kind of shit. David Icke was on the Was on the Wait, what? Was on the TV. Let me see. Ooh, this kind of sounds like Little Big Planet type shit. The world was freaking out about their computer clocks. I'm thinking that was way before those characters were even a thought. All the conspiracy theories were word of mouth in weird magazines. No Alex Jones characters at the time. That's fucking... Dude, this really... It really is hard for me to put in perspective life. Like that life. Not having the constant stream of endless up-to-date information. It's so bad for your brain. You're fed constant negative energy, positive energy, the hijacking the dopamine, doom scrolling. It's such a... After watching Black Mirror, obviously, but it's scary looking, dystopian-wise. It freaks me out a little bit, honestly. That you see some people, and even just the younger generation, like it kind of not everybody's. I don't know. It's very bizarre. It was for sure better without social media influence, for sure. Social media is just a very pro and con heavy thing. It's just like everything. There's pros and cons, trade-offs, but it's really seeing the scary fucking short form content and what it's done to the brain of virtually everybody, you know? Dreamcast came out 9999, the good old days. The Sega Dreamcast, I think I had one of those. I'd play Sonic on it. Millennials have been through a lot of historical events and still more to come. AOL was the Sega Dreamcast. Is that what you mean? There's a movie called Don't Look Up. This is an interesting take on the end of the world concept. I've seen it. It's an okay movie, but whenever Leo's on screen and stuff, because Leo's just great, you know, as an actor. I don't know how he is as a person. He's always dating really young, like really young. You're sitting there going, wait, what? I'm thinking that was before the... Oh, I read that. Yeah, planes were going to fall out of the sky. I was suspicious about 9/11, but didn't wake the fuck up until COVID. Wow. That's incredible. That's insane. I had a Gateway 2000 PC. There's a movie called... I read that. Wait, what'd you say? My dad flat out said Y2K was a joke, and all it really was just a glitch, and you had to reset the system. Everyone's freaking out, fucking stocking rice and fucking beef broth, and your dad's over there going, "What are these people freaking out about? I'm fucking here fixing the system." What? We were more worried about the Clintons than Y2K, to be honest. I smoked too much weed all my life, so I just started waking up 2 years ago. I quit. Wait, what? I smoked too much weed all my life, so I just started waking up 2 years ago. Wait, what are you saying with that? Are you saying that like you couldn't, once you ditched weed, you woke up? Is that what you're saying? Well, that's also awesome that you quit those bad habits. Obviously bad habits, but we all have our vices, you know? I still love Windows 98. Up until 2006, we used the internet for endless music access, iPod, BlackBerry. Like, I was there for the early... I was young, though, for iPod and BlackBerry and all that stuff. You know, CD players, fucking even CDs, MySpace, AOL. Like, I was around it, but yet again, I was on the younger side, so I wasn't truly involved in that. But then, there's different internet rabbit holes that bring people up. I was definitely more early gaming, YouTube. Those guys kind of influenced a lot of my like humor and what I find funny and stuff. Source was amazing. Cooking your PC permanently with LimeWire. Going through all these fake events prepare me for crypto. Now I learned to do the opposite of what the government says. It really is that simple, dude. It's just a constant... Yeah, my generation, Mike. Yo, that's what's up. The Bass Fisherman game was sick. Tokyo Extreme Racer. Yo, stop it. The bass fishing's crazy. Remember when camera phones tripped me out? Groundbreaker. I can't even imagine that. Your phone is literally the ultimate spy device. We leave it right in front of us. It hears and knows exactly everything. It's just a constant. It's wild. LimeWire is a crypto. Really? Waking up to politics events around the world. If I was 20 years old in this day and age, I would definitely be rich. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's fascinating to me. Like, as soon as, like, I don't know, I just always just not trusted, you know, the official stuff to a lot of things that you told. Like, I was just like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. So I was always from an early age kind of questioning like everything, like what the fuck is actually life about? Like, all right, they're saying, oh, go get a job, you got to get a job, college is your life, but I'm like, yeah, but I want to know like what the fuck is actually going on, you know? Like, I'm not necessarily worried about fucking working for someone and shit, you know? Dude, we are not going to bring up the Oregon Trail, the original. I always hear that term, the Oregon Trail, however you say it. I know there's a game called the Oregon Trail, but I don't think that's what you guys refer to. I remember selling some Diablo 2 gear for 100 Bitcoin. It wasn't worth anything then. It is on a lost thumb drive somewhere. Wow, that's tough, bro. I was just thinking about Oregon Trail. Oh no, what the fuck is that? Rusty tuna, rusty nuts. Did you hear YouTube started because Janet Jackson showed her breast live on 2004 Super Bowl halftime? People were searching for the video, couldn't find it. Inspired the YouTube guys. That's pretty incredible, honestly. The fact that YouTube wouldn't exist without Janet Jackson's. Was it her left or right one? Wow, imagine. You guys are only watching me right now because of Janet Jackson. That's insane. The oil spike is going to come out of California. Look up refineries closing. Might have to. Definitely, we were talking a little bit earlier about the Trump tweet yesterday about the armada surrounding Venezuela right now. It's not too great looking geopolitically, but yet again, as we were just talking about, always question and do the opposite of what. You just got to question what you're being fed. We've been fed in that this moment's going to be insanely catastrophic. Destroy everything. Usually when that's the case, it might flip the opposite, but who knows? Who knows anything? Oh my gosh, I forgot about Janet. I saw that. Her right, I think. Ah, no, not a right one, dude. Yeah, it's on the AI side. Same logo and everything. Yes, we are definitely talking about the Oregon Trail game. It was a grade school addiction before internet. Oh, really? Iran just jumped an oil tanker. Are you being for real, Jay? Come on, right now. Are we going to uncover World War III live from YouTube? Let me see. Let me refresh. Tomorrow night will be big. I will tell it like it is. Yeah, Donnie is really hyping up this speech tonight. Granted, he does it about everything that's inconsequential and moves the markets downward. But like I was saying, if there's going to be a pivotal time, I think they know. I don't think they're oblivious, but yet again, they're compromised to a certain extent. So this is a breaking point that will fuck people financially. I think they know that the clock is running out. So if there really was ever going to be a bomb you drop to try to kickstart the economy in some capacity, it would have to be now, because the events are happening Friday. The Big E files. Whatever he's saying in this speech is calculated or influenced by some way by the Big E files. He's implicated in it. We know that. Whether he's compromised, he definitely is compromised in some aspects, but that's just what lobbying is, whatever. But this is all coordinated, so you gotta wonder what the play is of this speech. All of a sudden, I'm gonna address them tomorrow. It's gonna be great. They've been hinting at the Russia and Ukraine deal. Finally, they've been hinting at that. The China trade deal, they said, well, we're gonna announce it by Thanksgiving. Here we are, that still isn't kind of officially announced. Midterms are coming. Midterms are looming. There's just a lot of... Oh, man. What do you think he's going to say? What do you think it's going to be about? Because he has the moment right now. He has the moment, dude. He's like Troy Bolton. He's sitting there at the free throw line. If he misses this, or the ultimate layup, you know? America first, of course. Yeah, but like what specific? Like, do you think it's going to be anything that actually translates to the market going up? You think he's saving any actual things of substance for now? He's going to announce war of Venezuela. I think he was saying it's really good for America. I think he would even not try to correlate those two things together. They're hyping this up, and then I'll show this video too real quick. Even though I showed it in the video, but you guys will get first exclusive. I gotta scroll and find it. Yeah. Does anyone know who Ann Vandersteel is? Says she's information war correspondent. I'm not too familiar with who she is, but she just posted this video, basically like, I was just at Mar-a-Lago meeting with like XYZ and shit, and she was like, you're gonna want to tune in tomorrow. It's gonna be something spectacular. I can't say what it is. So there's some stuff floating around. Man. Fucking Tony Montana, man. Any president, whether direct or indirect, affects the market. I think he is going to say Y3K. I'm selling about 5% as a hedge if it goes bad. He's going to declare America chess is the best cheese there is. What? Going to war? I don't think it's going to war, because yet again, they're framing it like it's this really good thing. Crypto encompasses the entire market. Just H that H bar. I remember watching the Super Bowl in college. I think that's when the NFL officially jumped the shark. Ridiculous. What? Bro, politics so funny. Just classified Fent as a weapon of mass destruction. They are not even changing. Yeah, I did see that. Oh, dude, there's so much chat I'm missing. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, the Janet Jackson titty. I remember that. Our prime minister hasn't got a clue what day it is. We could do it a Trump over here. Wait, where are you from? Where are you from? I looked up the Janet photo. It was her right out. Wait, it was her right, our left? Her right, our left. Okay. Dude, on her right titty. What the hell, dude? I've never seen that photo, actually. I've always heard that story, but I never cared to look it up. Oh, man. Oh my god, I actually have a song that references that. They're like, remember when Janet Jackson had a titty out? Jordan Peele, man, let the nipple out. Some shit like that. Are you gonna get arrested for watching this? For watching what? Watching what? I'm not watching anything. I sold it 197 an hour ago. Come on, Joe Booty. Joe Buddy. Unless you need the money for stuff. You gotta do what you gotta do. The UK, dude. Oh, the UK. Oh, okay. I got you. It's always a nothing burger. Yeah. Might be. Any president other read that? Assassinations. Wait, what? Moon cycles? Interesting. There'll be rails in the financial system. Yo, I made it to... Yo, what up? XRP stacks with a Z. Russia was accusing the USA of eliminating USA debt and dumping it into crypto. Maybe that's the big Trump announcement. Well, I covered that in one of the videos. Not that I'm the only one who covered it, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be regarding it. It's kind of only one of two options. I'm just guessing. I'm going to guess it's either saving the Russia-Ukraine peace agreement or the China trade deal or both. I'm going to say that. And if it's not that, it's nothing. then it's truly nothing. It's his typical, this and then this saying nothing. Imagine he ever came out. Dude, why can't he do this? Well, because it's compromised. I got to remember myself. Like this guy is not acting on his pure free will in that fucking position. But it's imagine he ever came out and was like, and actually committed to the promise of tax-free on American crypto. Do you know how fucking monster that would be? Like, give something positive, Donnie. You got the key, man. You got the key. Only sold about 1%. You can watch the video. Timberlake literally reaches over and pulls off the cup. Wait, what? So many people selling, not thinking about how much they're going to hit when taxes come. LOL, no profits. Taxes will be rough. I heard they might not have to do anything with that escrow. Not sure how true that is. Yeah, I don't think any of us can definitively know yet. Taxes are going to fuck some of you. I think they're going to fuck a lot of people. But what's the other way, you know? What do you borrow against it? Like, what is the actual meta, you know? Is the goal to hold and wait for yield? I'm thinking a big portion of that is what it is for me. I want yield opportunity. Because I in my mind, I know what the fuck's going to happen to this price within 5 to 10 years. Yet again, I'm willing to wait. However long it does end up taking. Fucking, I've been in this for however many years now. I can wait. I definitely know what I hold at this stage of the game, you know? So then, bang, it gets priced accordingly. Actual open free market utility actually being used. This thing is a financial instrument now. It's not us sitting here speculating it on my TV next to my lemon eye. This thing, in my mind, never financial advice. Don't listen to me, ever. No, you're a towel. I'm just buying and holding. Don't be a pussy and sell. Well, I definitely... The thing is, right? I'm fine financially. I don't have a need to sell. If I sold, right, yet again, you kind of want to wait for the long-term gains too, you know? So hence why the earlier you got in and you just held it, you're bulling on that front. But what I think is happening within this next year, I don't need the money, so I'm definitely waiting for a good run before I cash out anything. Trump has to make some huge positive announcements to make us all happy to ignore the fact that he's in the e-files. That's what I'm saying. It's all coordinated to some front, whatever the front ends up being. Never cash out. Well, I mean, never financial advice on any front. People have different situations. If people got to sell, they got to sell. I mean, with that, you're out there. You got to do what you got to do to survive. It's just yet again. And you could set your world up to be an ideal scenario. You know, you just got to work for it.
I make sure my business losses are more than crypto gains. Not going to pay taxes if I can help it. Yeah, I mean, the rich don't. They actually utilize the law. I cash out to buy more of the crypto back. Okay. FXRP is on the layer 1, so it's actually holding the asset. It's different than wrapped. I have to look deeper into how Flare technically works, but that doesn't sound necessarily right. But I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think it's more complex than that. I think. Ever heard of the CIA? No, what are they? Not financial advice. Always hit overseas. He's not in the files. That would have been known years ago. I don't know about. I don't trust that argument when people say that argument. You know. I think. I think that operation is so much larger than comprehension, especially to people who truly aren't in the know like us. The amount of different blackmail and compromise that literally is probably on all of them or nearly all of them would just destroy everything. So I think it's such a switch. And yet again, and then me thinking that that's why when these come out on Friday or whatever does, because it's going to be a shit ton of it redacted. They're not going to throw all that out there. But just the fact that that's all redacted still kind of holds some truth to that. They got some crazy secrets in there because they're talking about national security concerns in there. That's what they claim to be able to redact, all this stuff that could compromise national security and all this bullshit. The false breakout, the false reality. Trump, Biggie, Bezos, Ellison, all CIA. Oh yeah? If he was in them, they would have released them to prevent him from taking office. Or is it that he actually managed to squeeze through? Because yet again, you look at him from the early days, bro, and then like I think the swamp consumed that guy. That's what I think more so happened. But then yeah, I mean, seeing all the fucking connections that go that far back. Oh, last 2 hour price action. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're in the long game. If anything, I see the weekend being pretty bad when they do this, and then maybe next week, maybe Monday. Who knows? That's the thing. We're gonna sit here and find out, guys. You gotta smash the like button. You gotta do me a solid right now and hit the like button on the video. Do I think XRP will break away from Bitcoin in the future? Mike Johnson said Trump was an FBI informant, which wasn't weird at all. Wait, when? Oh, dude, when did he say that? Like button engaged. Yo, I appreciate that. Martial law. Wait, why do you say martial law is coming? I don't think that would be bullish for the markets. Guess is Bitcoin pinned on the Japanese guy? I know too. I think it's definitely. I mean, they say NSA created Bitcoin. It's obviously a government op. So I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, who knows what actually came from? It is weird that the Big E had a hand in development that and digital currency initiatives at MIT. That is odd. Might have to buy one of those neon gingerbread men. Yeah, I don't know if you can get them. I think you'd have to go through eBay at this point. He was a bitch to even get back a couple of years ago when they were selling them at Target. They had them at Target, but then like TikTok made it viral, so you couldn't fucking get it anywhere. And then someone found it in a different state and they sent it to me. World War III draft, martial law. Damn, you're negative on the future, huh? You think? Really? That's not good for the market. That's not good for my bags, bro. Trump is here to move us to a cashless society using crypto. That's what I mean. I think the agenda swallowed him up. I've heard about the NSA Bitcoin theory. Does anyone know a good video on that topic? Yeah, I'd have to find one. You sure I was wrong to sell at 197 an hour ago? Hey, I mean, if you know, good for you. You did it. Nice little profit. Hey, if you know how to trade the swings, you know, it just comes down to is it more of a casino or You got it down to the actual science that it's proven, you know? Like 8 times out of 10 at least. Yeah, for real. World War III, damn, that's crazy. What about my bags? Yo, if World War III ain't helping XRP, why do we care, you know? Major suppression, up 1K, down 1K.
Do you think it's all that AI trading that keeps them together? Keeps who together? Yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to too, and just the headache of it. What did you make on the $100? How much will you end up paying in taxes on the short-term holdings? Yeah, it triggers an annoying amount of taxable events. But yet again, I mean, if you got it down to a science, then I mean, whatever works for you. Well, honestly, whatever works for people as the individual, you know? You pay tax? Yo, stop it. You just watched the EU and Austria doing for safety for kids. You need a digital ID to prove your age online. Next up, I saw that they banned social media a couple of places for kids. I don't know how true or how deep the story is for that. But yeah, the digital ID and stuff, they've been moving on that. These places like fucking UK and stuff. They're further ahead in that globalist agenda. The globalist agenda is trying to penetrate everywhere. We literally had, what's it called? Klaus Schwab say, we penetrate the cabinets of the governments. I mean, and then we saw Trudeau was in with them, and then he's in Canada. Next thing you know, he's head of Canada. And then Canada starts kind of going a little crazy for a little bit, at least just from an outsider perspective. And it's a, oh my God. It's Inception. Holy fuck. The Star ID is smart. He's in PR, no capital gains. Oh, for real? I'm hyped for Friday. Yeah, I'm curious to see what goes on. Tablets are like crack for kids, not a parental advisor. Yeah, I mean, I was talking about that earlier. It kind of freaks me out just seeing grown adults kind of gets what we all do. It hijacks your brain. That's what it does. It freaks me out. Because it's a legit Black Mirror. And, like, we see it negatively benefit society. At least it seems overall. I don't know. Yet again, there's pros and cons out of everything. It's so scary. It's a fucking literal mind control device, guys. Like, come on. It's so... We know we're in it. But it's, like, too late. Next is the brain implant. And then it's really in your brain. Check your Apple and Android phone. There's already a digital ID option in there. The crash will start in Europe. That meets directly into your health and vaccine status later. You won't be able to do anything without your digital ID, and if you aren't up to date, you'll be restricted. Yep. Dude, this is fucking scary, man. This is scary shit. Mark of the beast, bro. Yo. People think that's what the X is, the XRP, SpaceX. What do you guys think? Okay, all right, let's get serious right now. Let's get serious right now. Hold the fucking phone. Hold it right now. Yep, Mark of the beast. Oh, stop it. All right, wait. Stop it. Okay. What do we think about... Because, yeah, we all know this inevitable dystopian future is actively converging with our timeline right now. Guys, hit the like button real quick. It helps out in the algorithm. I appreciate that. It takes 3 seconds, if that. Elon seems like the vessel that is actively the one to implement this future. Obviously, there are other companies off and offshooting this, but the fact that he has his hand in literally every sector that actively controls what happens next, controls it. I'm sure it's not just him controlling it. I would imagine there's much larger forces in his corner too. He's a damn android. It's just it weirds me out because, like, on one hand I want to think humanity's good and, you know, maybe he does actually like humanity, but I think it's all just so much deeper than we can even imagine. So I don't even know what the fuck to think. Cause it's so cool. Like his what's the word? What's the fucking word? Someone give me the word. What's the word? His narrative towards the beginning, people, dude, I remember people will hear this now and go, no, they were trying to relate him to like real life Tony Stark. That was his narrative for a while. He was on the Big Bang Theory and shit. Like he still had the mysterious kind of thing going on. No one knew too much about him. Just like he's a bit cool billionaire. He's fucking building spaceships and like fucking electric cars, all this shit. And then obviously that it's much shifted now. Peter Thiel as well. Peter Thiel's I shouldn't say the name. He's definitely involved. There's some crazy videos I've seen of him. Look where it started, PayPal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All these guys are connected. The PayPal Mafia, all these guys, all of them have cross-pollination. It's a small club, and we're not in it. Yo, what up, Osas Pizza? Larry's another one. The K messed him up. Sammy wants mass surveillance. Oh, Larry. No. Larry's definitely involved. You're 100% right about that. Larry and Peter. Is an anagram for the reptile. The mark. You can't buy or sell without the mark. Right there for everything that fits that description is the mark. Yo, that is... Guys, that freaks me out, man, because I've always heard the term the mark of the beast. I never truly, I don't think, looked into it. Just in my mind, though, tell me if I'm somewhat on target. It's exactly that. It's like everyone needs to get it in order to do X, Y, Z, and then it's kind of like the ultimate control mechanism, like the true giving up of the freedom, or what we perceive as freedom, I guess. Elon says we're underpopulated and should have more kids, while the WEF says the opposite. Yeah, that is true. That's why they bought Paramount. They are buying control and information. Wait, that's why they bought Paramount. Who bought Paramount? Because you are right. There was some weird connection. Was it Oracle or something like that? And then that's why they were trying to say that government influence over it or something? Skydance Media? Skydance. Oh, David Ellison. Oh, okay. Oh, am I thinking of someone else? Wait. David Ellison. I'm thinking of Larry Ellison. Who's Larry Ellison? Larry Ellison. Yeah, Larry Ellison's Oracle, involved in Paramount. Primarily through his son, David Ellison, who leads the Skydance. Wait, what? Wait, whoa. You guys are blowing my mind right now. Hold the fuck up. Because I never dove too deep into this, but I knew something was up because I remember there was something going on with South Park. They thought the government was kind of like giving pressure to them because they were making fun of Donnie. So I knew something like that. And Jimmy Kimmel, there was like some fucking crazy stuff going on with that. Like it seemed like they were censoring Jimmy Kimmel. Dave is using Larry's money. So Larry is heavily influencing Paramount. And fucking his son. And Paramount. Making the Ellison family major players in Hollywood, aiming to merge assets and compete in the streaming wars. Notably challenging Netflix's bid for Paramount by offering to buy Warner Bros. Discovery, while Larry provides significant family wealth backing. There's ongoing scrutiny over financial certainty with the family's commitment to massive media players, like the failed WBD takeover. Oh, shit. I mean, I've always questioned what percentage of Hollywood really has a hand in, like, I don't know, that occulty type shit, like encoding stuff right in your face. Like all the stuff in The Simpsons is weird that happens. A lot of it they can point to putting it in your face. There's some very, 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 very disturbing stuff in old Disney ones called Pleasure or Treasure Island. There's a clip of that is so fucking disturbing. Like you could feel the sinistery disgustingness behind it as you're watching it. Like it doesn't even pierce, it doesn't even have the buffer in the middle of trying to be perceived as a child program. Like you feel the you felt it, especially now knowing the context of how evil a lot of the stuff that goes on is. It's very scary. So obviously, like, there's been evil and bad hands in media, obviously controlled to, and that's yet again what the question around the UFO narrative is. There's all these movies and programming and stuff to push this narrative of interstellar beings that are here and aliens in space and all this stuff. So, I mean, they could use it to kind of push or implant like soft disclosure. Some people really do think that's what's going on in terms of the UFO disclosure kind of things, that it's all soft programming, because Steven Spielberg just came out of retirement again, or I think the first time, to make a UFO movie. And granted, yet again, like I told you, I love UFO movies. They're fucking sick. Like aliens and shit. It's awesome. But I don't know. Pinocchio used to creep me out. Pinocchio's weird. What the hell just happened? Why did that turn off? You bastard. Oh, here we go. What did I say? What did I say? I wanted a 188 buy opportunity. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Satellite radio. They rule by astrology. Spielberg is CIA. Who isn't CIA? How do we know who's actually, like, you say that, right? I'm not even like trying to be combative. I'm literally like asking. People will say that. What's the definitive proof we have that like someone like him specifically is CIA? 189. Yo, stop it with the 189, you mother fricker, dude. Wait. E-document is documented 589. Yeah. Yep. Do we still not think something's going on? After how many coincidences do you then have to be? $589 sent me on a deep rabbit hole yesterday. It's an interesting topic. He controls every sentence that comes out of his movies. Let me see. E.T. Yeah, E.T. phone home, man. 589 stuff freaks me out. Real simulation shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. At a certain point, you're like, what the fuck? I've wondered if the star in the bearable guy photo is a solar flare that shuts everything down and then restarts with XRP rails. That would be so horrifying. I hope that's wrong. I guess, yeah, it would be great in the end, but if a fucking solar flare ever... Maybe that's what they blame the 3i Atlas on. Maybe that's what Trump's going to be speaking about later, because that's also converging the same day as the Bank of Japan rate and the Big E files and now the stuff with Venezuela. Everything's lining up to cause a fucking Armageddon. Dude, the aliens are going to come down, push Donnie back. They're going to be fighting with them in the fucking sky. The Big E files comes out. Donnie is an alien himself. Elon, they rip it off. They're fucking serpent beings. This is getting crazy. 589, they got 589 tattooed like 11 from Stranger Things right here. It's like some, who knows? Friday is a crash of markets, but you see what I'm saying? Is a lot of people are tapped in and anticipate that coming. So don't they do the opposite of that? Unless we do have to, again, you can't have the rise of the Phoenix without the crash. So that fucking Economy magazine thing. Economy magazine, the one digital currency, the Phoenix Rising, the Stellar logo, the Grok logo, PayPal Galactic, SpaceX, X Money, XRP, XLM, Jed. Jed has fucking connections to all that type of shit too. He's got his own space company. When you got guys with private money, when you got that and they're fucking out there, they're building spaceships, dude. You kidding me? He built a space company. Satellites in space, putting a literal cocoon around us like Tony Stark. I want a suit of armor around the world, except his are shit that's beaming us down constant. He could put... They could fucking fine-tune those frequencies to do whatever they want, and we'll never know. There's nothing we could do about it. Oh yeah, Northern Lights in Arkansas is 100% HARP. HARP is crazy. Elon is funded by the government. Again, he has government back. Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. That's what I mean. Like when he goes on Rogan and Rogan asks him about aliens or whatever, he always rubs me the wrong way with that because he obviously fucking knows. So it's just like, oh my God, all right, so you're just lying straight face lying, but like we know you're lying. Same thing as Cash when Cash is on there and he goes, "Oh, there's nothing deeper with the Big E files." There's his eyes. His eyes are like bugging out. It's like all these guys. If you're just gonna lie straight to our face like that, I don't trust fucking anything. Like, and there's obvious reasons, yeah, because he's probably government backed on a lot of it. Probably is fucking crazy military tech. So of course he's not gonna say anything for national security and clearance and shit. But world's a big stage, man. We're just here to watch the show for real. It's very, very concerning. Have you guys seen how many Starlink satellites are up now? Looks almost like a fucking Dyson sphere around there. Yeah, I saw something close to that not too long ago, and it's a lot, dude. Because I was out on a hike the other day at night, and I looked up, and yet I'm fascinated with the UFO stuff, whatever it actually is. So I'm always looking up just like in hopes that I see something. And yeah, I mean, I'm seeing weird shit that I know are not planes, because I mean, I know planes, you know. So then my next question would be, yeah, to pull up one of those apps, like you could pull up an airplane tracker app to see which airlines has like live air traffic. You could see that, and then you could pull up maybe something that tracks those satellites, and then cross-reference those out, and then see what these things were. But I was seeing stuff, and I was even going, all right, so even if that is fucking SpaceX satellites or satellite of any kind, ISS, whatever the hell, it's still like, it's weird. There's activity going on up there, and we have nothing we could do. These private companies, they got these things flying above our heads all day, every day, encompassing the Earth. Fucking insane. I love watching those Starlink constellations flying overhead at sunset like a formation of UFOs. It is very cool. It is cool. You got to give it that. Watch space weather news. Eyes open, no fear. The world may rotate 90 degrees due to the magnetic reversal. Is he right? Don't know. But there is suspicion he is. What? Space weather news? What? You've been able to see satellites forever. I used to go out in the desert and watch like 20 years ago. You were able to see them. Yeah, I don't doubt it. You see the video showing what the glowing orbs are that people have video of? I haven't seen any of that, and I question every single video regarding anything anymore. So it would be very easy to fake UFO stuff or orbs, whatever you're saying. Just stick to a camera. Just stick a camera to the night sky with basic DSLR or mirrorless, and it'll pick up more than what the naked eye can. Yeah, no. I used to be heavy into photography and long time exposure, but like city long time exposure with the car streams and stuff, it's awesome. And I've definitely seen space ones that are phenomenal. AA-5A9 X-Wing in Star Wars flown by Luke Skywalker used to take down the Empire. Check the Swift logo, same as the Empire's Brad vs. Swift. I have seen that, dude, from Not Financial Advice videos. That's crazy. It's so sick. They have satellites. I hope. I've seen fucking comets and meteors like twice. Once, really good. It fucking like blew up green like a green flare. And then I was like, what the fuck was that? And then I checked Twitter and everyone's like, oh my God, you see that? But then the other time I saw one out of the corner of my eye. So always in the back of my brain, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Because I don't have 100% confirmation that was a comet or anything. So I'm always going, did I witness a matrix breaking moment? I'm being dramatic, but you know what I'm saying. I see lots of strange lights in the sky where I'm at. I have for years. Yeah, I want to go proper stargazing. So fucking bad. So bad. Suspicious observe is the real deal. In what way? What do you mean? I don't know what that is. I think Buffett's just trying to scoop up a bunch of the cheap housing in Japan. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he wants his money too. His firm wants his money. He shows the sun reflects them at the right angle. My job is taking me to some pretty remote places. Like where? I don't think the new... Ooh, let me see. Oh, this is getting crazy. Yes, the yen is about to shoot up. Dollar down, baby. Dollar down, dollar down. Ball lightning? Yeah, people always say that. Without city lights, I think Buffett's just trying to scoop up. Yo, tickle that like button. Yo, for real, how many likes we got now? Let me see that, let me see that, let me see that. 80 likes, 100 people in there. Those are rookie numbers. Rookie numbers. Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Excuse me. The yen will jump on Friday. It'll frick up USD. So then what happens from there? It's going to 140. So what happens after that, though? Maybe lower? Damn. Aliens? The 3-eye atlas thing shows up around then, too. What if it's the ultimate distraction to keep our eyes away from the aliens? What if they do come here? And they wait until last minute. What if Friday is Project Bluebeam? Don't look up. Making me nervous. America prints money, it goes back up. True. I'm on board with that. You seen CoinDex post yesterday that XLM in the Marshall Islands flag has a star in it? Yep, I saw that. I did 2 videos before going live. It's in that video. It'll drop later today. That's exactly where my mind went to when I saw it. The fact that they're even using Stellar for a UBI implementation already is like, that's a real world use case. It's only going to get more than that in my mind. This channel should be popping. Yo, I appreciate that. Human error crash report. Yo, I appreciate that. Guys, hit the like button. Gotta get to 100 likes. Shit crashes for a while. All the trillions in the market from the reverse carry trade have to go back to Japan. Yeah. Yeah, I think we might feel some pain for a bit. You know, UBI equals more control. Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But it's kind of the inevitability. The robots are going to take our jobs, bro. Robots and AI. That's it. That's the future. Future. I've already read that Japan will start selling 300 billions of bond each year. Not sure if that's true. I don't know if I've seen that. I saw about their ETF holdings, and they're going to be doing small drips of it for a long time. Maybe not do the conspiracy stuff. You get shadow banned. I mean, I got to say how it is. That's why, guys, you got to support on Patreon, too, because I've said this in a video a bunch of times. If the channel ever gets nuked, 1, we'll probably know why, and then 2, that we'll need a place to go, which sucks. Do another channel for it. But this is all interconnected, though. That's the problem. So, like, I that's just it. Like, I talk about it because it's all coordinated, you know? It's all intertwined, however you fucking say it. Go get on Kick. You could say what you want. Yeah, I don't know how the exposure would be on Kick. And I feel like the community on Kick is not too, I don't know. I feel like Kick is still very much the Wild West in terms of who's on that platform. I don't know. I got no clue, but in my mind, it definitely still has that connotation. Make a channel right now. You could dual stream. Nah, I'm not going to dual stream. I'll be all right. I'll be all right for now. Get into DeFi. Check out Uphold. Give the bird to control. I may sell some because I need some cash. Might be moving state for a job. Fuck tax, y'all. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. That's so unfortunate. I'm going to start crying, honestly. Yo, wait. Are they live? Oh, dude, this is about to be streamception. Get ready. Who do we got live right now? Yo, this is going to be fucking crazy. Hold up. Stop moving, man. There it is. Yo, we're going to check out Good Morning Crypto's live. I don't know if you watch them.
All right. That's a very big deal because index funds buy and hold. People don't sell index funds.
I just want to watch it for
a
second.
Allocation. They buy them and they hold them and they ride out the ups and the downs. And so, you know, there's a gap in there. Like, where's the rest of the XRP right now? Where's it being held?
Where is it?
Who has it? Supposedly it's institutions and they have it for their own use. It's going to stay on their balance sheet. And they may need more if the price of XRP doesn't go up. And they need to buy more because they need more for use cases as the use cases grow. Okay. If the price of XRP goes up, they may not need more. If it goes up too high, they could sell some to free up their balance sheet. But let's
those
face it,
clowns. Wait, what are you saying? They're clowns?
Strong balance sheets. They like holding those.
Wait,
assets.
who's the clown?
You only sell if you have to sell and have to finance yourself, which is why Ripple sells XRP right now, right? But each day that goes by as the businesses that they've acquired grow, as RLUSD becomes more popular and more RLUSD is minted,
the number one compliant. Yeah, so you mean facts? That's what I'm saying.
They have to sell. Okay, then it becomes a matter of do we want to sell it? So I think that the big factors are
No, I don't.
One, Ripple is the big holder. Okay. Two, all the other people who are holding it, it's not just on platforms moving around, but it's being held because people
it's
need it for use cases.
vice grip.
That's the second biggest variable, because as the use case for XRP grows, okay, as that traffic on the ledger using XRP and the XRP burn, which we talk about sometimes, is out there, that's indicative of the use case. As the use case goes up for XRP, less XRP has to be sold, more XRP has to be acquired by the users, right? Yeah. And then the index funds, they're going to be. You don't think Zach sees 5 or 10 years, just like they did with stocks, just like they did with bonds, just like they did with commodities. But they are going to be the largest holders. They will be the largest holders of XRP. And they're, other than people rebalancing, they're buy and hold. That XRP is off the market. So, yeah, I think, look at Zach. I listen to you. I think you've got a good handle on it when you describe it. I don't know, again, the velocity comes in. How much of it's being used? What's the price? If the price doesn't go up and more is being used.
And we got hit with an ad there, guys.
Oh, what the hell? Get an ad blocker.
YouTube Premium, my friends. But here's the reality. What I love about what Sal Gilberti had to say is that there is a mutual incentive from both Ripple and the XRP holders to have this asset appreciate in price. And what I love about what Sal Gilberti's done for the XRP community, I've spoken to Sal Gilberti both privately and on camera for several years with you guys. One of the things that I learned from one of our off-camera conversations that I had with Sal Gilberti is that he's been going around doing these Wall Street presentations in a suit and tie with a PowerPoint, going into these offices and explaining the power of XRP. He told me, and this is a direct quote, he goes, Abs, I've never seen institutional interest in an asset like I do when these institutions hear about the power of the XRP ledger.
30 days quote, positive right? net
I'm
inflows.
I'm going to break that down all throughout tomorrow's episode because I am going to be interviewing Sal Gilberti live on this channel at 11 a.m. Eastern. We did just pass 300 likes, guys. If you're enjoying this content, smash that like button and a massive thank you and shout out to you guys. I guess this applies to my stream too. Smash the like button. Clear point. Tomorrow, during my episode with Sal Gilberti,
he's plugging himself right now. All right. Sorry, not sorry. 30 days positive net inflow. Cry me a river. You kidding me? 30 days positive net inflow, but nobody wants it. Dude, go eat your fucking Cheerios. I don't even know what to tell you anymore. Kidding me? You can't ignore what your eyes see anymore. Zach is just trying to build his business. He isn't your friend no matter how friendly he acts. He is planting seeds so people run to him when assets appreciate. Don't fall for it. That's what I could just potentially, guys, that's all I potentially said about anybody in the space, you know, and people fucking lost their mind. Just, that's it, dude. You want to be the face of trust. That fucking businessman sale bullshit. Yeah, no, I'm all set with that. Sup. What up, Jeremy? All sorts of Jeremy. Oh, I feel like I'm in a spy movie with this one. Ooh. Oh, shit. 007, what? Yo, I gotta hook my Xbox up, because whenever sometimes I just get so hype, I want to hop into a fucking free-for-all, like a fucking MW2 match and just go pop off real quick. Because I get hyped in this space, dude. Gotta be some way. I got my weights over there. Just start fucking busting them out. Ugh. Mike, sell us common sense and reality. Yeah. BF6 all day. Yeah, obviously BF. No, I'm not talking about the new Call of Duties. Call of Duty stopped being good after Black Ops 2, and then Modern Warfare 2019 came around. And it's arguably the best fucking Call of Duty. I'm not saying Warzone. MW 2019 in the earlier stages was unbelievable. And then it's been absolutely horrific ever since. Immediately, they win my trust back, and then they fuck it over for the rest. I'm talking like early MW2 or something. COD 4 would be tough, but I don't think the server's on that full at all. Gotta get back to the old shithole. Peace out, guys. What is the old shithole? What do you mean? Yo, peace out, bro. Battlefield 6 is fucking amazing. Shit's all over COD. No, guys, I don't doubt it, but I want like a quick free-for-all match. Something easy to pop into. ETH, it's not even ISO compliant. See everyone, gotta go make food and play ESO? What's ESO? Hey, peace out, bro. You can get that with BF6. Yeah, but BF6 is also fucking $80. You know, I'm not paying $80. That's likable guy 123. Stop it. You kidding me? Elder Scrolls Online. Those were never my games. You got the cat. Yeah, but I don't want it bad enough, dude. Because, oh, dude, I was obsessed with Marvel Rivals. Obsessed when it came out, dude. I was pulling like all-nighters playing it. Moon Knight was I haven't kept up with it since the first Fantastic Four drop on it. That's when it died, and all me and my friends stopped playing it. But yeah, I was obsessed with that when it first came out. MW2 Black Ops 1 was peak. Dude, it was fucking peak. Black Ops 2 was tough also, but MW2 and COD 4 were my favorites. COD 4 was just the sound design and everything in COD 4 was way ahead of the rest of the franchise. Intervention on MW2 was peak. Is XRP better than Bitcoins? You're going to have to do some soul searching and answer that for yourself. Battlefield 6 is a free multiplayer version. Extras? Wait, what? They have a... Oh, I think... Wait. Are you talking about the Battle Royale? The Battle Royale might be free. Do any of you guys get a ton of fake emails from Coinbase? Yeah, never click on anything. Literally, never. Tons. Because they fucking... Of course, their data gets breached every now and again, you know? And then, fuck, they got everyone's email and shit. They buffed Moon Knight. I was nasty as Moon Knight. Shipyard new... Oh... The best COD map of all time is fucking impossible. I used to main MK too. Dude, Moon Knight was tough. Thoughts on Link and Quant? I don't know nearly enough about Quant or Link, but I definitely see all the moves Link is making with the right hands and Swift and everything. So I definitely think Swift, I mean, well, Swift maybe too. Depends on what their approach ends up being. They're just now kind of getting started with a pilot. It's a little bit late in the game. It's never too late. Never too late in the game, but they do different things. Yeah, they all do, all of them at the end of the day. They serve different purposes. People think it's one or all. When you're talking all the world's money and infrastructure on how this all works, it's not going to be just one. It's got multiple match modes, free for all, close quarters, battle royale, for real. Oh, I'm kind of feeling this vibe. Ooh. You built your first PC for Battlefield? I think I built my first PC for Titanfall. Titanfall was tough. That reminds me of like, that reminds me of fucking old school. This is like an old school Spider-Man game for PlayStation 1. Yo, morning, Eco Mike. Yo, what up, Crypto Monzo? Yo, more monkey business. So close to 100 likes. Guys, we got to hit 100 likes. Have to. What's going on here? I don't know. We're just vibing. What's going on here? We're just vibing, dude. Talking about a whole bunch of shit. How long have we been live for already? Hour 30? Yeah, we've talked about a lot. I'd love for Jake to be right, but come on. Hey, we're going to find out real soon, dude. Nice tunes. Hello, brother. Newegg was my go-to. Newegg was tough back in the day. I have wallets on old phones myself. Keep it powered down unless I'm moving coins. Unless you're moving stacks. Yeah, you missed Janet. Oh, dude, I forgot about Janet already. How could I forget about Janet? I had to give you a like for that comment. I appreciate that, G. December 19th is going to be a cock tease. What the fuck? It's going to be crazy. Yo, I hope it's that bearable guy photo. I really do. I want that rocket ship going for the star. Unless someone ruined my fun thought of that because they were like, yo, it might be a solar flare that kills everything. I didn't even take that into consideration. I thought it was this beautiful star and the rocket ship and he's flying to the star. And it's going to be beautiful. Green candle, imagine. Nope, solar flare, bang, everything dies. If he's right, we're going to be partying like some fucking Goombas. We're going to be partying till we're purple. If this goes up. Let's put all this energy to that universe. That XP will go 3 to 4 digits by 12/31. I guess I gotta put some positive vibes out, you know? I'll try. Yo, set a time for Friday live. We're going all day. Yo, we might have to. Friday? Do you guys want a live Friday? Well, I guess we... Dude, there's so much crazy shit going on. Because the Thursday is when the decision takes place, our time. Friday, I think, is when the Big E files come out. I thought they came out on the same day. I guess not. So yeah. That's going down. The 3-Eye Atlas. Dude, what if it ends? We get a live stream while it all ends. This is our Y3K. Trillions will be printed for stables. All that's printed right now is nominal. ETH won't be it. Yeah, they're tokenizing everything, my guy. I mean, JP Morgan did just tokenize their money market fund on Ethereum, and it launches on Tuesday. It's called Money. LeBron James. I'm ready to go if it ends. A little tired of being poor. Hey, if we got to crash to get the rise of the Phoenix, I don't know. I think the world turns into Walking Dead at that rate. I'm doing stuff, Lori. Thanks. Isn't that enough? Yo, Fly Ingo with the $2 super chat. Hey, why not? Have another XRP, Mike. Yo, you add into my XRP honey fund. Yo, I appreciate that, my guy. Yo, that's what we in the industry call a goat right there. Goat activity. Coral. Where's Carl? ETH is shit, dude. Not stable, not ISO compliant. Gas fees too high. Can we get a Discord created? Yo, I got a Discord. It's very bare bones right now. I had Carnage. Carnage reached out and was trying to say if to make it bare bones, because yet again I don't have a bajillion hours to all this for the Discord especially. But yeah, if you it's on Patreon though. Paywalled. I know, but it has to be that way, unfortunately. No, I don't have any of those types of chat. Oh yeah, no, this is a very bare bones operation we got going right now. I don't know if it maybe doesn't seem like it. This is very bare bones. I just hit go live. I don't got none of these types of commands and shit. I know people do that on Twitch. I used to have someone mod my Twitch back in the day. No crypto is truly ISO 200 compliant. Yeah, I'm not even delving into all that. Friday live party. Trump announces he is bearable guy 123. If he ever whipped his face mask off and he was a lizard, I'd like to send more, but I'm poor for now. Stop talking games and talk crypto. Stop it. Stop talking about games and do crypto. Stop. I mean, he is a lizard. I imagine these guys look like the lizard from Amazing Spider-Man. I'm poor for now. For now. I like games. Yeah, what the hell? Talk whatever you want. That's what I'm saying, bro. You read the title, XRP, Conspiracies, and Vibes. If you ain't about the vibes, then you ain't about the vibes. I don't know what to tell you. It's very blatant in the advertising. Pelosi already admitted to being a reptile. Look it up. I wonder what I'll find if I look that up, though. You know what I'm saying? Pelosi admitted to being a fucking reptile. I would believe it. I'm here for the conspiracy fact. Yeah, for real. What will they send them? Why are they still considered tokens that carry value? I like games. I like games. Oh, man. The only famous person I share a birthday with is Pelosi. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Oh, Nancy. Nancy was the one that got away. The one that got away. The one that. The one that got away. You got a lizard birthday? That's unfortunate, man. What the fuck is going on in this video? This is what the music's playing out of? Yo, it's showing like fucking... What is going on? What the hell is happening? This is the demon that's interfacing with Nancy Pelosi on a daily basis. This is what she sees in her head. Stock trade. 40%. Better stock portfolio than Warren Buffett. I'm actually getting mesmerized by whatever this is right now. What the fuck is happening? Why is there one on the ground? Holy shit. Ew. He just goes, ew. Why is it so caked? Yo, stop. What are you looking at? The robot caked up? Why does it have a unicorn horn? Why is it in this invisible, like, teepee thing? What the fuck? That's... Yeah, it's like early 2000s CGI, like Toonami. Friday, 7/9 Central, Toonami. That type vibe. Pelosi keeping her cold wallets in her bra. Good luck finding it. Yo, what are you saying? You saying Nancy Pelosi? Oh, man. I'm knocking it out in the second round. Nancy announced her retirement not too long ago. Yeah, I feel like she finally did. What you talking about, Free Diddy? Erica Kirk is a reptilian. Bro, I've seen some very short clips of her. She does freak me the fuck out. Age term limits, please. Yeah, but why don't you want your congressman being 97? Are you ageist? I can think of nothing but net benefits with a 97-year-old congressman. Yeah, she freaks me out. Because I don't... She's not the... Yeah, she's very fake, and I don't know if it's... No, dude. Oh, fuck. I lost my train of thought because I'm looking at this thing again. What is this? Get it off my screen. What the fuck? I lost my train of thought about Erica Kirk. Oh, my God. Yeah, she's a reptilian or something. Someone was saying. Oh, what the fuck, man? I think that the demon consumer... Oh, I don't know if this is true or not, but I remember seeing some wacky kind of out there stuff that she was like a pageant girl, and a pageant girl for Donnie's type organizations that Donnie was involved in. I don't know if that was true. Losing your thoughts to the cake army. Yo, come on now. Bro, I could see the hate in Pelosi's eyes. I think you could just see the fucking demonic vision. Like it goes, like it freaks out. True. Yeah. It's true. Bro, losing your thought. Wait, what? I think if looks good split, I'll be surfing. Why is Buffett still trying to make money? Because he's gonna live forever, dude. Yo, you kidding me? You're counting Warren Buffett out? He's got another fucking 40 years in him. He's just getting started, man. He's just getting started. They don't know what the internet is. Pelosi was cute back in JFK days. You just know we tapped that? Wait, are you for real? Let me see. Wait, what'd you say? Pelosi back in the JFK days. You're telling me Nancy Pelosi was a baddie? Is that what you're telling me right now? She looks so scared. Wait. She looks so scared in this picture. Look at this picture. She looks so scared. I mean, you definitely know JFK was tapping that 100%, but she looks so nervous. She's like, I don't want to be near this guy. Her daughter, not so much. All right. What? Pelosi started the Boston Tea Party? What are you talking about? There she is. The world's greatest stock trader to ever live. To ever live. We should look up to her and not Buffett. The thing is, she was like entrenched in this more than anybody. So if there really were access to demonic rituals and stuff to stay alive forever and adrenochrome and stuff, I would assume she'd be at the forefront of it. I know that's a crazy thing to say. I know, trust me. But I think that's living proof, because I think she would live forever if she could. Just sucking the American people dry of their money. What's her net worth? I think it was over 150 billion or something. It's probably way more than that. 277 million. Yeah, something crazy. 150 billion adrenochrome. ETH ain't it? Lumens and ripples. Wait, what? Shaking her tatas. What did you say? I heard she can activate Manchurian candidate by shaking her tatas. Time to write an essay. That's what I say. Don't lizards shed their skin? If so, she will be around. Yeah, we'll find her shedding. 150 big ones, and you're still in the streets going on to work? What? $160 XRP is predicted next. We'll find out. Man, if I didn't get into XRP under 50 cents, I'd be sweating. I mean, it just comes down to how much you know, If you know what you hold, you shouldn't be sweating it at all. What are you saying, you a motorboat Pelosi? What? I'm not buying shit. This is golden. I think it's dumping. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you could easily be right. Yet again, we're mentioning all these things that'll fucking cause the market to bleed, at least for a good while. Just waiting. Yeah, I mean, I'm chilling too. I'm chilling. I guess I'll probably have some on the side. Throw it at. We don't shed skin like the lore says. I'll buy when people start crying. might be starting tomorrow. Wait, what's today? I keep forgetting the day. Oh, Wednesday. I said that already. Oh, dude, yeah, tomorrow's it. Tomorrow's the cut. Oh, man. I think it's all going to go on sale. I think CNN is going to push that in people's faces like no tomorrow.
The Japan carry trade. Everything's bad.
They fucking just get it through everyone's head. The fucking panic. We're all going to die. Panic. The aliens are here. The Big E's here. Who is in bed with what? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, Japan. Just waiting for Japan to flip their switch. Well, if they do have one, I hope they do switch it. I'll tell you that much. If they have one I don't know about. It's going to be all over the news, and they will point fingers at the Japanese. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, all this crazy shit coming out is just, it's too coincidental. Just fucking panic, sell everything. And then Jim Cramer's going to come on, and he's going to be like, I don't know why everyone's freaking out. This is a great time to buy. This is you guys are crazy. You're crazy if you're selling right now. All right, Jim. Yep. I'm sure. No more pennies. I posted a video talking about that more in depth a little bit yesterday. My thoughts on if they would potentially be using the Big E as a decoy. I mean, never let a good crisis go to waste. There's just a lot of stuff happening at the same exact time.
Market crash.
Wait, what? This penguin guy's still crying? Is that what's going on? There's too much for my eyes to keep track of. Talk games on crypto? Yeah, I'll do everyone a favor right now. How about that? How about we do a little bit of that, and then we do a little bit of this, and then we just go like that. Okay. Now everyone can be happy. Now everyone's done. Now everyone can relax. I'm going to Japan in February. Yen better stay cheap. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. The switch of the new debt priced in. Interesting. I want to go to Okinawa, dude. Okinawa looks tough. I keep getting fucking videos of it. It's a great time to buy, though. According to Human Error Crash Report. Just buy some yen now and hold it till Feb. Yeah, you could. That's the beauty. Are you serious? Where have you been listening to? What are you talking about? Tainted meat. What's tainted meat saying? Oh, there he's going. Interesting. Guys, you got to hit the like button real quick. Appreciate it. $104. 104. Oh, man. 104 likes. LOL, what the fuck is happening to crypto right now? Says Arcto. Arcto, you didn't hear the aliens are coming? Up 10 cents, down 10 cents. That was a good play. That was a good little trade. Good little trade. Man, fuck Bitcoin. Oh, man, what are they going to do with Bitcoin? Someone fucking told me on Twitter or something that they were like, yo, you didn't hear Bitcoin's going to zero because Trump and them just sold their Bitcoin mining company. I don't think that's the case. From now on, I'm going to short it. Watch it go up then. Hey, I would hope you would, because then, yeah, we'll go up. Hitting the rivals. Check out that Moon Knight. Oh, shit. Moon Knight. Would love to go to Japan. Oh, Japan would be sick to visit eventually. Up 10 cents, down 10 cents. I get nervous. What's Donnie going to say at 9 p.m.? This is 8. Buying an XRP treasury company. Let me see. Let me see if there's any breaking news real quick. Let me refresh following. It's been a minute. New banking GOP. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No way. No way. No, I'm just kidding. The news ain't that crazy. New, I'm told the banking GOP industry meeting on market structure just wrapped. In addition to crypto folks, reps from Goldman Sachs, BNY Global, They Custody, RLUSD, SIFMA ass, and the big bank CEO trade group FS Forum were in the room. Okay, they were in the room, but what were they doing in the room? That's a not flattering picture. Why would they do that? That poor guy. I've seen him before. I've seen his face. New Senate banking. Blah, 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 blah. Plus, custodian bank isn't done fighting the Fed. The FDIC Gov kicks off genius rulemaking. Top stories this week. Holy crap. Holy crap. Bitcoin is going to 250 by next year. I heard. Oh, yeah. Literally all the guys who said that was going to happen in Q4 this year are now saying literally the end of next year. Now they're saying that. That's when you know. You know, now they're pushing you that direction. Now that throws me in the other direction, that I think the recovery is sooner than what they're trying to lead people to believe, as per usual. Those guys got eyes on them. You don't think they're going to have influence to fucking manipulate market sentiment. Jim Cramer, the one time he was telling the truth years ago, they caught him on CNN. Well, not caught him. He was gloating about it, just like Big Short. They go, why is he admitting all this? He goes, no, they're gloating. He was doing that, talking about just how the hedge funds manipulate market sentiment. They go say certain things, but they do the... I mean, it's a strategy as old as time. Of course they're going to do that shit. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. I don't know why I said that. I just saw something. I scrolled by. It said McDonald. The XRP. Oh, wait. There was this I wanted to watch. Oh, yes, guys. Get ready. Yo, get ready. No, I want to get the Gemini card. That'd be tough. I got to see a little bit of this.
Where the markets are heading today, and we're going to be talking about gold.
Peter Schiff on Ethereum.
Let's jump right in.
Go, tokenized gold.
Today, and that is I Trust Capital. This is where you guys can get into your own crypto IRA, including...
I literally just ignore every single advertisement by anybody. Like, everyone's selling something. It's
investments
so annoying.
And Schiff Gold. So how are you, Peter?
I'm well, Paul. How are you?
Nice to see you. Glad to have you back on the show. Of course, we got a chance to watch you and CZ go head to head at it.
That was a good debate.
Long ago. How do you think you fared on the debate?
Well, I think if you actually watch the debate, I mean, I obviously won it. I think I win all my crypto debates, my Bitcoin
I think
debates,
he did win.
Obviously, the Bitcoin community, made a big deal and tried to play it up as if somehow, CZ got me because he hands me this kilo bar of gold.
Yeah.
that was made by, I don't know, some independent, not a mint that anybody would know, and said, hey, is this genuine? Is this real? And of course, nobody would know on the spot. I mean, I'm sure there's some gold in there, and maybe it's, got all the gold that it claims
It was
to
a good
have,
gotcha
but,
moment.
you wouldn't know for sure unless you did a simple assay. But I didn't have any of that, stuff with me that I could do
Well, that
that.
proves his point for Bitcoin.
The whole trick was really, irrelevant, because first of all, we were debating Bitcoin versus tokenized gold.
Tokenized gold, baby.
Tokenized gold is every bit as verifiable as Bitcoin because it works on the same principle of a blockchain. And so, you would never be in the situation where, you would have to authenticate gold. You would, that would be what the custodian of the gold would do before he tokenized it. So that's,
but gold's a better store of value, in my opinion.
Number two, when you look at an actual gold standard, when people were conducting commerce in gold, if you wanted to buy something, you didn't just walk in, with a big chunk of gold. You use coins, usually minted by the government, which were easily recognizable as legitimate. Their legal tender. And so you knew that they were real. You didn't have to bother to study it. I mean, you could just compare it to one that you already had, make sure it looks exactly the same. You could, drop it on the table and make sure it makes the right sound compared to the sound that the coin you have makes. In fact, a lot of people in the Bitcoin community, they talk about sound money and they think that it applies to Bitcoin when it does not, but they don't even realize the origin of the term.
Okay, I don't need all this rehashing again. I would like to see them talking about metals versus crypto ETFs, metals versus crypto tokenized commodities. Yeah, this is a long. I'll definitely have to listen to this in time, but I wanted to see if there were any good clips. Why not create a wallet? Cool.
It's a cabal that is controlling or manipulating the price of silver right now.
I want to hear more about this because I've heard this before.
No, I think there have been a lot of shorts in silver. I don't think there's some kind of cabal of short sellers that secretly meet.
Of course he's going to say that.
But I think that there has been a lot of shorts, and clearly they must be covering now because silver has been on a tear this year. I expect silver to go
right now.
A lot higher. But I think we could see $100 silver by next year. In fact, I remember, when silver really started to move earlier in the year, when it just got above $30 on X, I said, silver's the new Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin 2.0. So if you really want a faster version of gold, just buy silver. And since that post, the price of silver has almost doubled just since that post.
We're up 72%
Whereas the price of Bitcoin's gone down.
In August right now. Yep, 72%.
Yeah,
Bitcoin's
Bitcoin's gone down. Bitcoin is more than 40% below. This is in terms of gold. It's even worse in terms of silver. I think it's more than 50% down. But Bitcoin is more than 40% lower than it was 4 years ago. And in fact,
he's just gonna cherry pick terms. He's got a lot of the same talking points whenever I hear him in videos. Yeah, the CZ, we covered that in a video. The clip of him versus CZ, it was a good one, but yeah, we get the idea. Of course, he's gonna talk his bag with gold. He's got his fucking gold company. I mean, everyone's got their own conflict of interest. That's why I say I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure silver has stayed that price naturally throughout all this time. I'm sure that's exactly what's happened. Hope everyone has a nice, relaxed, and prosperous day. Pete, I appreciate that. Human error crash report. Error. High gold and silver makes life expensive. This is a joke. 3 months, the debit card goes to 3%. What a bunch of bullshit. What a bunch of actual horse crap that is. Years ago, my dad wanted to buy gold at $200 an ounce, but my mom said no. Ugh, you'd be swimming in it like Scrooge McDuck. Black swan capital is geopolitical tension is breaking the financial system. Sanctions, capital controls, currency risk, settlement delays. When money can't move freely, power collapses. Yeah, people really are wondering. People are really wondering if the XRP comes in and fucking saves Japan's caught with their drawers down. People are wondering if that's what's going to go down. Exciting times, exciting. Gold had the track record. Bitcoin had the percent by a long shot. You can't look at 15 years of Bitcoin and still dismiss it. That's a good point. There's just still too many uncertainties with Bitcoin for me that I don't know. I don't think something in my bones, man. Yo, Mikey, what up, Seamus? Seamus. Famous Amos. Seamus. Famous Amos Seamus. Oh, my bad. I moved the microphone. I'm sorry, but CZ sounded stupid debating Peter, the head of Binance. All I'm saying is everything is possible if we believe we can achieve. Yeah, I thought Peter won that debate. If I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. Already got 1 million yen in travelers checks, mate. Whoa. Dude, you gotta be flying on a private jet and shit. I'll be happy if XRP bottoms at $7 to $10 by the end of next year. I'd hope, dude. What bingo? Was Bingo the dog's name or the farmer's name? Bingo was his name. O-E-I-E-I-O. I don't know. Tulip Mania. I think Peter used that expression saying it was a tulip. What is it? What does that kind of mean? It's deceiving or something? It deceives. Deceives. 10. Wait, what? What is this? Yeah, this doesn't look coordinated at all, guys. 10 a.m. manipulation activated again. 9:30 a.m. U.S. market opens. Bitcoin jumped $2,800. All the way, it went up to 90,365 in just 30 minutes. Okay, around 80 billion added to the crypto market. Around 106 million worth of shorts liquidated within 30 minutes. 10 a.m. the manipulation starts. Bitcoin dropped 4,000 from 93 in the next 90 minutes. Around 130 billion erased from the total market cap. Around 150 million in longs liquidated within 1 hour. Same sequence, same timing. Yeah, I'm sure that's normal. I'm sure this market is not rigged in any sort of way at all. I'm sure that's what's going on. Because you'd be an idiot if you believe that. From Scam Crypto Pump? Oh God, I think we gotta check out. Oh, he's out here. He's out here. XRP is Japan's lifeline. They don't have a choice. I mean, they do have a choice, you know? We all have a choice. More monkey business. If you're still in Bitcoin, you don't know its history, or that 11-year dormant wallets are suddenly waking up. No, boy. No, boy. I did hear that Japan was getting heavy in XRP. I mean, at least SBI. SBI is heavy in Japan, you know, and they're kind of Japan's like biggest fintech company. So they are, and then there's, you know, inner workings surrounding them. I'm sure they've also kind of all been, you know, scattered a little bit through Japan more and more, but yeah, because I'm almost positive there was some Japan products that were monumental huge. One of their, like, they fucking finally released a money market fund, or the first yen stablecoin was coming. They just announced they're working on the stable. I think SBI, I think that was one of the recent news things I just saw, that SBI is working with some company to develop a Japanese yen compliant stablecoin, which was kind of crazy that, yet again, the timing. But then people were diving into the connections of the company. Oh, Doppler also announced this. Doppler pleased to announce partnership between SBI, Ripple Asia, and Doppler Finance. Together, we will explore collaboration in XRP-based yield infrastructure and real-world asset tokenization on the XRP ledger, advancing institutional-grade finance and XRPL. And there you go. We know Ripple. I mean, this is just the inevitable company converge. Like, this isn't surprising at all. Their interests are aligned, you know. I gotta see if I can find this thing I was looking for. Poopy in my scoopy. Shout out Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Oh, God, this guy. I can't stand this guy. All right. All right, Warren. Elizabeth Warren. Yeah, he's... Oh, we saw that. Where is Rick? Oh, here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, look at this. Oh. Never mind. Don't look at it just yet. All right, just kidding. Now look at it. Japan is going to go big with Ripple. This isn't just a stablecoin announcement. Japan's SBI Holdings just partnered with Startail Group to build a fully compliant yen-denominated stablecoin. Compliant by design, not retrofitted. This is the same SBI that has spent years aligning with Ripple's vision for a regulated on-ledger settlement across Asia. A senior Bank of Japan banker, Yuto Kanzakidil, I don't know if I say it, warned long ago that Japan would roll out fully regulated ledger-based yen settlement once the infrastructure was ready, and today's move is that prediction becoming reality. Japan doesn't experiment in public. It builds infrastructure quietly, then deploys at scale. A compliant JPY stablecoin is not about retail payments. It's about cross-border liquidity, FX settlement, and institutional rails. And there is only one ecosystem SBI has consistently positioned for that role. This looks less like a new product and more like another piece of the Ripple-centric financial stack locking into place. And this is the video. I don't know when this video is, but I want to see. He seems to think that the court decision will be made in... Oh,
結論が出て、リップルの XRP がコインだということになると、これは大変な値段になると思います。
Very expensive. Since we have the largest external shareholder, if we sell it, it will be realized through capital gains. But even if we don't sell it, it will be a considerable investment. I think that as soon as the conclusion is positive, he's talking about the lawsuit. All right, so that was back when he was talking about the lawsuit, saying if they get through that SEC hurdle, he's looking on the up and up. And he's like, I ain't going to be mad if I end up having to hold it because he thinks the long term is going to outpace it. So then this was from that Yuto guy who he's saying, who was a senior Bank of Japan. So what is his name? Yuto? I wish I could translate that. Yuto. Okay. The Bank of Japan's internal research group predicts that at least 35% of international yen-denominated payments will be on-chain by 2030. Okay. No, so based on the translation, that's what they're saying. Yeah, I mean, it's not, it's not confirmed or anything that it's XRP, but I don't know. The Bank of Japan, yeah. It's not a guarantee. But I bet if we keep looking, like it seems like it's in your face what the answer is or what the most likely answer is, It's about hedging your bets. No, I think they're going to end up using Ethereum. If I had to guess, yeah, I'm going to guess they're out there using Ethereum for this. Not the one they've been cozying up to for a long time, publicly. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Starting an XRP GoFundMe. Retired U.S. submarine to look for underwater UAPs. I'd just don't build it like the submersible and use a fucking PlayStation controller to control it and you'll be all right. Because that is so crazy. BCB said this morning the best scenario is we crash in here soon. It doesn't do... We're looking at a deeper bear market. If it doesn't do that, we're looking at it. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So you're saying we want to correct right now. I see what you're saying. BlackRock has a Bitcoin ETF. Their best performing product ever. Countries, states, cities opening Bitcoin reserves. JPM letting clients borrow with Bitcoin. Bitcoin ain't going nowhere but up. I mean, I always go back and forth with that, I guess at the end of the day, when it comes down to that, if they are going to let it survive, which yet again, when I think of weigh both sides of it, I come to that conclusion too. Is like, yeah, BlackRock has a stake in it, so why would they? But what maybe I can see happening is over time, yet again, as we know, I think the greater return is with something like an XRP as opposed to a Bitcoin. Even if Bitcoin is going to still go up, it's just, I don't see how the interest doesn't fade, at least from Bitcoin over time. If these, I mean, like we see the demand, 30 days of positive net inflows for this thing. it's moving, you know? I mean, if it has fucking demand. So, I mean, why are you laughing? You should go on Good Evening Crypto's show. Good Evening Crypto. Is that the guy? Those are the guys I like. I would be down. That'd be fun. Yo, if you guys watch them, you should say that. Be like, yo, get Economic Mike on the show. Black will ditch BTC and swap to whatever is making money. Yeah, that's what I mean. When it comes to making money and they see, dude, it's like horse racing. They've been horse racing and they see how one's moving. One's galloping much more swiftly than the other one, you know? And then they're like, fuck, I'm going to bet on that guy now. Fucking Kid Lightning running laps. I think Bitcoin will rise and XRP will skyrocket. Hold both. Yeah, no, I hold both too. Don't get me wrong. I hold both. I would love to see both do well, but I definitely, again, I see the crazy greater opportunity with XRP. My plan is to hold on to my Bitcoin and stack my XRP as much as possible. I don't hate Bitcoin, but thinking others will ultimately do better. Yeah, that's the kind of the same boat I'm in. XRP was hosed long ago. This is all smoke and mirrors to shake off low-hanging fruit. But it's got a limited supply, and no one knows who the creator is. I mean, yeah, that sounds great to me. You'd be a good guest on their show for sure. Yo, I would do it. That'd be fun. Chosen long ago. Can't go wrong holding a few Satoshis. I like where your head's at. MDE never dies. Can't go wrong holding some Satoshis. Oh, yeah. Some dude slick back his hair after saying that. Get down. Get jiggy with it. Get down. Get down. Back around. Uh-oh. Yeah, curious to see how this Venezuela shit plays out. We're at an interesting juncture. Uh-oh, Zach tweeted. What'd Zach tweet? Looks like Axelar ain't going anywhere. Why would happen? Strengthening the long-term reliability of the XRP starts with the systems that move it. The first formal specification of the XRPL payments engine is now published with common prefix. This is a core logic that powers every XRP transfer and multi-asset payment on the network. This work is an important step toward bringing formal verification, the standard used in banking and aerospace, to core XRPL components. Wait, what? Who are these guys? Common prefix. Building blockchain and trust technologies for mainstream adoption and finance. Okay, they don't have a big following, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Who's this guy? Vito? Software engineer at Ripple? Oh, shit, okay. Show them the long-term liability. I don't like clicking on links, unfortunately. If I misunderstood anything, but shouldn't there be an NFT added at the issued asset on XRPL? You could certainly hold. Okay. That's a great question. This guy's bearable guy. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I really feel like the B in Bitcoin is actually 13. You ever seen those Bitcoin kiosks? I think maybe I've seen one. They have them at like the coin machine, you know? Coin machine, time machine. Oh, Vipu. What's Vipu up to? Does YouTube's hype button help you out? I would think, you know. I'm not too sure. I think the like and comment and stuff helps it more. I don't know. I assume it all does. The thing is, YouTube doesn't tell you any of these things, so no one has a fucking answer. It's all the whatever it is, the algorithm and stuff. Sorry, I'm just reading something real quick. Poopy scoop, poopy scoop, poopy scoopy doopy. Where the fuck was the thing I'm looking for? Yeah, Twitter's up in flames right now. They're like, what is Trump gonna say? Obviously didn't grow. Oh, this guy's posts are kind of crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Michael Saylor guessed the bank. I don't know. Are you at Ripple Bank? Where are you at? I don't know, Dora. It's right behind you. Who the hell is this guy? What's up with this guy? Mr. Cool Beans. Mr. CB. I see you, CB. I see you. Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley are the good guys, right, guys? Morgan Stanley are the good guys. They want the average person to thrive. I see them. I see them. You run out of them, so there is a limited supply? Yeah, I got no clue. I got no clue, hombre. Oil could derail everything. It was never about the yen. It was about oil priced in yen. Like and repost if you understand this. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, we're gonna have to listen to this guy. Hey, one sec. I gotta grab something real quick. Morgan Stanley called him to pull the rug. Yo, Morgan and Stanley. That oil v yen comes from Jake. My name is Jake from State Farm. You bring me the alarm. Jake from Allstate. Jake from Allstate, man, you were my date. Jake from State Farm, all around. Jake from State Farm, man, you're a clown. Yo, this beat goes hard as shit. It ain't soft as baby shit. Ooh-ah, 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 ooh-ah. First of all, his name's not Bordy. You call him Bordy again, that's a bannable offense. But no, I don't ever smack anything with Bordy. What am I watching? Oh no, wait. Jake from Allstate. Oh, dude, I'm gonna turn that into a beat. Yo, I might grab the guitar and fucking shred some Jake from Allstate. Flatty? What are you talking about? No, you're a towel. It's plank, dude. Just plank. Plank. Oh, dude, this thing's getting ready for liftoff. You hear it? Oh, shit. Yo, that is not soft as baby shit. Oh, man. Wow, that goes crazy. What is this guy saying? Hold up. Don't get me started on Zach Rector, please. You guys are trying to get me triggered. I can't let it happen.
I'm so triggered.
All right, here it is. Oh, why is this so...
I think they'll have a lot more people are once the Clarity Act comes in, and I may be getting ahead of where you want to go here.
That's a lie.
But once the Clarity Act comes in, I just think the use case skyrockets. And I look at having a token in your portfolio that has a use case to it is fantastic. I think Bitcoin's its own animal. It's digital gold. That's my opinion. But I think things that have a use case,
digital gold. What makes it digital gold? What's this guy's name? Techrium?
Like Ether and Solana and XRP, those are the things that are going to be layered into people's portfolio very seriously. Yeah. And so, yeah, I think we're just, it's a tip of the iceberg. $1 billion too, tip of the iceberg into these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
tip of the iceberg, tip of bullshit, dude. London Tipton's really great, really great. There's Bitcoin's its own category. I got Hello Richard on here too, trying to tell me that Bitcoin's in its own category. Maybe it is, dude. You know what? Hey, good for it, because like I said, I hold it too, like most people. But what are we gonna do? Digital gold will make $4 grand. Yeah. They love the digital gold narrative. Yeah, but now it's digital energy. Didn't you get the memo? Now it's digital energy. It's digital sovereignty. You know? Hello, Ed Boy. Hello, Double D Ed Boys. Zach Rectum, what'd he say? Yo, what the hell, dude? Yo, you're throwing shade at Zach, bro? Bro, you got to bare knuckle box him. They do love that digital turd. Yo, you got them so good. It's time. Digital entropy. Whoa. Bitcoin, the greatest meme coin of all time. I don't know. I think Shiba takes that cake. Zach Rector is a butt baby. How the hell do you make a baby through butt stuff? How does that work? Poor Zach, dude, catching strays. I just try to show a nice little... Give a nice little nod to Zach, and everyone's attacking him. This poor fucking guy, yo, out the gate. Yo, Zach Rectum. Oh man. Oh, dude, we should watch one of DAI's videos. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I haven't watched any of his videos in a minute. I was sub to his Patreon for a while. Wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. Where's the fucking button, man? I can't find it. He's a butt baby. Yo, what, dude?
Ignition sequence start.
You gotta admit this is the most iconic intro of all time, dude. It's so tough.
2, 1.
We have liftoff.
We have a liftoff.
Dude, this is sick. I love knowing that he's like a 50-something-year-old guy from, I forget where, somewhere in the South, maybe. I'm not even saying that as a rude thing. He's the man. It's so hilarious. Because, like, he's up filming, and then you got to skip always, like, 7 minutes in the video to get past all the ads, unfortunately.
At the Paris casino.
Wait, who had her? I was active.
Some market movement. We've seen a little bit of...
Oh, dude, DAI is the man. He's like he was my favorite source on this.
Over 3.02 trillion. Let's see, XRP is at 194 right now. I saw it at about 197 a minute ago. Here's something that is part of the reason. I've covered some of the reasons that the crypto market's been down, but this one happens every year, and I couldn't remember if I had mentioned it, but my father, who is the official father of the Digital Asset Investor channel, reminded me to mention this. So year-end tax loss selling contributes to downward pressure in December, especially on the underpinning of underperforming altcoins and tokens. Investors dump losers to book losses, amplifying declines in weak performers. However, similar to stocks selling off in peaks in mid-December, as pressure eases late December into January, rebound potential rises. January effect. In crypto, while harvested assets attract buyers seeking bargains, in bull years with broad gains, overall pressure is limited but concentrated in laggards. So that's probably partially...
Yeah, I think we know why it's getting worse.
This is Carlos Domingo, the CEO of Securitize on CNBC.
Tokenization is gaining momentum on Wall Street with financial powerhouses from Apollo Group to JP Morgan turning real-world assets into blockchain-based securities. Just today, one of the industry's leaders, Securitize, announced plans to bring on-chain stock trading to its platform. The company is also preparing for an IPO and to tokenize its own shares once public. For more, Securitize CEO Carlos Domingo joins us here on set. Carlos, welcome.
Take a breath.
We were just talking during the break. You've been working on this for 8 years or so, but only in the past 6 months or so has tokenization really come to the forefront, to the mainstream in terms of being a theme on Wall Street. Why do you think that is?
I think partly, obviously, because of the regulatory changes and the new chair of the SEC, Paul Atkins, who is a big proponent of tokenization and how they've embraced the industry, and that has made the more traditional firms, if you want, that obviously are very conscious about taking regulatory risks to start taking the space more seriously. And the other thing I was mentioning to you is, I think 2024, when BlackRock decided to enter the space with us, and being BlackRock the largest asset manager in the world and one of the most arguably influential firms in the space, that was also an eye-opening for a lot of people that, made the space grow significantly.
Explain to the average person out there why things should be tokenized. Things seem to be working fine right now. So what does tokenization do?
They're working great.
Yeah, things work fine or not, like depending on what part of the industry works. But
they're so great.
Essentially, it's a very simple idea. So everything you own,
on the fucking street fence
stocks, bonds, funds, money market funds, treasuries, whatever, the ownership is recorded on a ledger, right? Somewhere it says that you own X shares of this, and then every time there's any sort of transaction,
I appreciate
trade,
that.
you redeem,
Solidify.
you get a dividend paid, etc. That involves updating sometimes multiple ledgers that are siloed, that are outdated technology, they're not connected to each other. And even though things seem to be working well, the reality is that behind the scenes, there's a lot of plumbing that, and intermediaries and inefficiencies that people are not aware of it. So if you think about what tokenization is, it's essentially upgrading the ledger where capital markets run to a better ledger technology that is public, that is, distributed, cryptographically secured, etc., which will improve how people transact with securities.
Carlos, congratulations.
Yeah, like the one XRP ledger, man.
Okay, good stuff. It's all coming. Brad Garlinghouse commented on the 30 days straight of XRP, the inflows into XRP spot ETFs, which is a good day to remind of this clip.
Do you think the ETF floor was overhyped?
Definitely no.
No. Absolutely
obviously
not.
What you were describing is all data correct, but I think you got to zoom out a little bit further and realize that this ETFs didn't exist because of the regulatory problems in the United States. They didn't exist, and
the video I got coming today, I go into this more.
2 or 3 weeks, over $700 million have flown into XRP ETFs, which is just it's pent-up demand from institutional investors.
4 years of the boot on the neck.
Want access because they don't want to custody themselves, what have you. But look, again, if you zoom out to the macro level, the total ETF market, only 1 or 2% of the total ETF market is crypto. I will bet anybody here that a year from now, that will be more than 1 or 2%. There's going to continue to be inflows, and yes, you can take a snapshot of time and say, okay, there's a billion left Bitcoin ETFs or whatever the data you cited a moment ago. But if you zoom out a little bit further and say, okay, over 2026, do we really?
Yo, hold the phone. Silver is at 6.7. Yo, 3 diglets. Yo, there's no way 3 diglets just came in here, dropped a 567. Missed opportunity for a 589. It doesn't matter. I appreciate it all the same, bro. Silver is at 6.7. Holy shit, dude. Maybe that's the counteract the Armageddon we think is coming Friday. Maybe silver needed to hit 6.7 and now we're okay. 5, 6, 7. Oh, man. I appreciate that a ton, bro. Absolute goat behavior. 3 diglets. That's amazing. Is that what the picture is, a diglet? I think it is. I can't see it. It's small. Oh, man. What is Brad saying?
Really think crypto ETFs
Get to the point, Brad.
1% of the total ETF market? No chance.
Diglet with hair. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's one of those macro tailwinds where
good life is always. Oh, I read that already. Yo, thank you again, Solidify. I read it twice.
Ripple sits in a position where we see, particularly from our Ripple Prime, the prime brokerage business, we see a lot of interesting activity where institutions that have been on the sidelines, maybe because of regulatory clarity, maybe because of risk aversion, for whatever reasons they've been on the sidelines, they're getting involved.
Yes, they are. And then we've
Yes,
got this.
Oh, I already talked about it. Yeah, I beat you to it, dog. Beat you to that. Oh, God, what's going on here? Oh, I saw some video from her.
Talking here about the XRP ledger and some of the this part's about escrow. Interesting stuff.
Escrow.
It has
Escrow, you say?
Module, let's put it that way, attached to it. What is sort of then smart escrow? Is it basically then an escrow that is supercharged with WASM, basically?
Yeah, so you can think of an escrow as a pool of one asset that is essentially locked away, and it has one destination and one origin point, and it's released in like an all or nothing situation. And there's 2 ways that it can be released. One is time-based. After a certain amount of time, you can release those funds. This is how Ripple's escrows operate. The other is using what's called crypto conditions. I won't get too much into that right now, but we can essentially explain that as you need a password to unlock the escrow. And if you have that password, then you can unlock it whenever. So one thing that this password unlock enables is essentially like off-chain smart contracts. So the example that's listed in the xrpl.org docs is like you have some vendor for your kid's birthday party that you need to pay, but you don't want to pay them before the party in case they screw up or don't show up or something. Instead, and they also need the guarantee that you're going to pay them. So instead, you can have a third party and they can set up this password situation, and then you can put the funds that you owe the birthday party vendor into the escrow, and then once the vendor shows up, the third party can provide the password and release the escrow.
We are entering a whole new paradigm, folks. Now, these guys are from the Bankless podcast, which on here we call the Clueless podcast.
The Cleo, he's throwing shade at these guys. What did they
Even
do?
though that's not exactly true. These guys are not clueless about XRP. These guys are part of the VC pump gang.
Oh, are they?
And so they carry the same narratives as all the these people that are behind where the VCs have been behind all these tokens. They started with Bitcoin, then Ethereum, then Solana. These guys are still stuck on Ethereum, I think, last time I watched. Matt Hogan, he's a Bitcoin guy. He's one of the good guys. He'll tell the truth about XRP. But here they bring up
Let
XRP
me hear it.
like, I just can't understand why all my friends and family are asking me if they should buy XRP.
Excited about it.
Wait, that's really cool because this is a product I can, tell my family when they ask the question of like, Ryan, should I buy XRP? Which everybody always asks, right? And I'm just like, well.
Have you ever sat and thought, why is everybody asking, moron?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, okay? But now I can just direct them to something like an ETF that holds top 10 market cap adjusted, filters out sort of the high risk. I'll call them the scams, filters out the scams. And then you get.
I think they used to call XRP and Ripple a scam.
Just the top 10, and that's just going to be market adjusted, and they don't have to text me and ask me for specific crypto asset picks, right? That's what this product is for.
That's exactly right. It's the easy button.
CapCut, shout out CapCut. Yo, that's it. I don't know how many times, different ways we could say it. We're heading into no man's land now, boys. It's either a win or a mowing down. There's kind of no in between. The prime time address. Everyone's hyping this up, bro. Prime time address at 9. Oh, man, at 9. Tom Lee is a prolific investor, but he may be wrong here. Well, he's been wrong about anything and everything, so what is...
Crypto's had a rough year. It was actually having a great year until October 10th. Then any event in history. The most recent one before this would have been 2022 with FTX. And that wipe.
Both preventable. Both seemed like coordinated, intentional, dishonesty, tomfoolery, scam.
Pales in comparison to what happened on October 10th. But in 2022, it took 8 weeks before crypto, the smoke cleared, the leverage wipeout was enough in the mirror that crypto prices began to recover. This week is the 8th week.
Yeah, tomfoolery for real.
Crisis. And I think crypto prices are beginning to actually recover. That's why I think Bitcoin can double from here by the end of January.
And I think it could double now because it's not double right now, which is when I said it would be.
That's going to be the big question. If Bitcoin breaks 125 in January, there is no 4-year cycle.
I don't think that is going to happen. Just if you look at the MACD, which is really where we see liquidity flowing into the market, the last time that we started to see those highs was back in October of 2021. And then, of course, we saw the MACD started to flow out. And the market, of course, went into the beginning of what was a fairly consistent bear market. But right now, we are starting to see liquidity flow out. Again, very
Paul,
similar
just tell us
to
it's going to be okay.
Of when the MACD, what we saw in terms of liquidity flowing out of the market. And this is the first time that we've really seen
He doesn't
this.
have a fucking clue, guys.
Chart. So I think Tom Lee may be wrong here.
Oh, what a fucking shock, Paul. Paul is always like, he still weirdly is bullish on Ethereum heavy. And Tom Lee, he's always given Tom Lee like street cred. He's like, oh, Tom Lee's a very respected investor. But like, according to who? He's been wrong every time. Granted, eventually you throw enough shit at the wall, you will be right. Like, I think when this market inevitably does cover, I think Ethereum probably is going to do well. They're all going to do well, probably, just in my mind. But, saying he needs a shot of test. he looks like he sleeps in his clothes, bro. What the fuck? He's a vampire? That's really his name now, tomfoolery. Some of these commentators should have asses for faces, the amount of shit they spew. Would the hole be the mouth? That dude never knows what he's talking about. How can you be in the top 5 and be thousands under the big dogs? ETH is literally unlimited. Unlimited energy, unlimited. Yo, they just whacked a MIT nuclear scientist in Boston. And then people were starting to dig into like, oh, that doesn't just happen. He knew something. So then people are digging into some of his work. And I guess this is my very vague, just quick glancing at it. He was looking into concepts from like Nikola Tesla and something about plasma and shit. Stuff way out of my pay grade, apparently, without fact checking it. But that'd be interesting. XRP has to be expensive. It does. It does. You are right. You are right. Poopy, poopy, poopy. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, this guy's freaky. Oh, never mind. I'm not even going to show him. I ain't giving him screen time. Oh, no. I thought there was something else I needed to see, but I don't know. Woman's cream of what? Tom Lee, you silly goofball. Every bill. Oh shit. Good morning from Oregon. Just started investing in XRP. Can you recommend a cold wallet? I mean, just maybe Ledger. I mean, you got to do your own research, though. You know, you got to take a look at all the options because I'm not too like brushed up on any of them to know the current status of like which are good or not. Trezor, yeah. I mean, everyone uses different ones, so I got no clue.
Because,
oh God, what is he saying? Oh boy.
But yeah, because once you get Bitcoin and it clicks in your mind, your immediate reaction is, oh, I got to hurry and buy as much as I can because someone else is going to go take all my Bitcoin away from me. So like in 2020, when I started buying Bitcoin, I was thinking, oh no, I got to do this in a hurry because someone's going to figure it out and the price is going to 10x. And I better get it before it 10x's.
Yeah,
so,
scarcity.
I mean, that's a natural reaction when it finally clicks in your head.
Yeah, it's natural to feel this way.
Because you're thinking, why wouldn't every billionaire in the world go and buy $1 billion of Bitcoin, smash buy it overnight, and just to make $1 billion? Because why wouldn't they want to make the $1 billion?
It's just free money.
Or $5 billion or $10 billion or any amount of money. I mean, Bitcoin, it feels like in the early days, the infinite money glitch, right?
Oh, infinite money glitch. Endless upside. Buy, hold, never sell. You just want to keep buying it. It's normal to feel that way. Like, if you don't feel that way, you're probably a moron. But, yo, I bet if he fucking ever lift his shirt up where that Bitcoin is, there'd be a third titty. Something about me. I don't buy what he's throwing down.
Buying Bitcoin, I was thinking, I got to do this in a hurry because someone's going to figure it out and the price is going to 10x, and I better get it before it 10x's.
I better get it. Shut your mouth. Your mouth. Bitcoin. Building Bitcoin bridge. Bitcoin news. Powered by Rhino. What the hell's Rhino? What the hell is that? What does that mean? Powered by Rhino. Fucking GNC. No, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I missed something. Still here. I went to the post office and came back. You still chilling? Yo, we're chilling, bro. We're chilling. Breaking. Oh, this better be breaking. Am I going to fall out of my chair? Click in your mind. Once it clicks in your mind. He makes it sound like a religion. That's just immediately I'm like, he's talking his bag. So this is saying breaking. BlackRock announces it will match government contributions to Trump accounts for its employees. BNY Mellon also announces it will match the $1,000 contribution for employees. Employer can contribute $2,500 a year without affecting a worker's taxable income. Interesting. Ray Dalio has joined Michael Dell in backing Trump accounts for kids. Other donors include Block, Uber, BNY. Interesting. BlackRock, MasterCard. Interesting. Bastard. Infinite money glitch only worked in The Sims. Yeah, and like GTA. If you got someone telling you there's only upside and no potential risks, you should run the other direction. That's Wolf of Wall Street shit 101. Back, LOL, in this Bitcoin's cheerleader, Michael Saylor. Oh, man. Talking about the other companies it worked for? No, I never seen that. Once Bitcoin clicks in your mind, it's there forever. Yo, you're a fucking weirdo, man. Back up. Bro, he says. Brother, ew. Yo, what time is it? What time is it? Time of my life. It's my vacation. Green Goblin voice? I don't know. Misery, misery, misery. Sailor's analysis of Bitcoin is buy it and don't ever question it. That's Sailor's advice. Yo, I want to go house hunting right now on like Zillow and shit, but it's so demoralizing. It's such a headache compared to owning something like a crypto. It's just, but it is a good investment, you know? Did he always act like a used car salesman? Absolutely. Yeah, just old. Poland? Oh, what happened? Oh, nothing. False alarm. False alarm, false alarm. Wait, so it said, I want to know. Wait, let me ask Thornton real quick. Thornton. Nigel Thornberry. Smashing. Smashing. What the hell is going on? I forget what I was going to even ask Thornton now. What the fuck was I supposed to ask him? Oh, that's what. I remember. But it ain't working, the fucking voice. I'm Michael Saylor. And I used to be a sailor. Oh. Oh, shit, out of luck now, guys. Just a jackass sitting in the dark now. All good things come to an end. The music fits the vibe now. Why isn't Thornton working? Pissing me off, Thornton. You kidding me? The one time I want to use this guy. Ugh. Torture. Yo, Marty, we got to go 78 miles an hour. 88. 88. I can only afford property in Kazakhstan, and I'm going to be priced out after this next dip. Damn, son. Not Kazakhstan. Not Kazakhstan, my guy. Stop it. Any thoughts on Bank of Japan rate decision this Thursday, Friday? Rumors that XRP might dip to a low 160. If so, I plan to load up. I've done more in-depth videos on my channel. I think the recent one where I said the big E file would crash crypto, that involves the Japan stuff. That's a good one to watch. But overall, I think we might dip for a bit. I don't know about 160. No one knows an actual price. People just say numbers. But I think in the end, you know, I'm in the longer game. Year holds. So I think the end game is a higher price. In the end. Fed just ended QT. And that's it. Guys, hit the like button. Drop a comment. I should have at least one, maybe two videos dropping today. You can join my group, the Minutemen Patreon, linked in the description. Exclusive videos there weekly. That's where we're building the community in case YouTube ever smites the YouTube channel. That's the place to be. It helps fund the channel so I can do more live streams and videos and shit. And that's it. I'm gonna probably try to go live tomorrow. I was trying to just figure out what time the rate cut is supposed to be or the rate hike is supposed to be happening, but my fucking AI ain't working. Let me figure that out real quick, because then maybe I can give a definitive answer. Let me go to Grok, bastard. What time does the Japan rate hike happen at? In Eastern. Yo, I appreciate you guys. Yo, I appreciate all the super chats too. I'm just looking this up real quick. I appreciate all the super chats for real. The Bank of Japan's monetary policy meeting is scheduled for December 18 to 19, 2025, with the interest rate decision and policy. All right, we get it. The bank doesn't have a fixed announcement time. It typically releases its statement between 11:45 a.m. and 1 p.m. Japan Standard Time. I asked in fucking... Oh, really? So the statement might not even release until around 9:45 p.m. my time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, so that's up in the air. Maybe I'll stream that morning, though. We'll see. All right. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one.